Hi there, I'm Psyduck and I play Captain John, and welcome to the Traveller RPG game. This is episode 6, entitled, So It's War Then.
Alright. So I left you guys on the bridge of the ship with a courier. Is that correct? Or is that
The robot is ready.
We just landed. We got approached by a whole army, or like at least a squad of soldiers and a messenger.
That's
saying
more than a squad.
Yeah. And before we could even react, they already loaded into our cargo. We're like, oh shit.
I seem to remember all of you just stood to the side, allowing them to come right at the captain the entire time, which is really a show of camaraderie. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Look, they had far more. They had far more guns than I could deal with, so they're in charge.
So I'm assuming they topped on thinking it was an actual transport by accident?
We'll find out.
Okay.
All right. Psyduck. The courier with her 2 guards hands you a envelope. It is blue in color. It appears to be made out of a reinforced fabric, almost like sailcloth.
Well, John's mustache, as usual in these situations, will twitch slightly, as he was hoping to be done with this rust bucket very soon. He will open said satchel or document.
Yep. Inside the courier's document pouch, you have to press your thumb on the flap and it turns green. It is a secure pouch. There are 4 envelopes, each addressed to each member of the crew who's not a foreign exchange officer.
Crowbon doesn't get one. Nice.
Crowbon tries to take one, but when he sees he doesn't have one, he instead looks for other paper things that he too can have, so he's not left out. This is obviously an important ritual.
The exchange
of
so.
the exchange of this precious but useless material.
All right. So, is everybody looking at their orders?
John's going to take his first and make sure the rest of the crew is not going to be roped into something if he can avoid it. Unless it's directed that you have to give this to everybody. Well,
they are addressed to each of your crew members. And they are official Imperial documents which have appeared by Imperial Courier, who I might note is more heavily than you've actually ever seen the courier service armed.
So is everybody in the cockpit, or?
Yeah, where is everybody?
Crowbon will follow janitor captain.
I'm in my room.
How many snacks do we have on board?
Just the powdered eggs.
Perfect. Are they packaged?
They're actually palletized, unitized even, in a giant, almost monolithic stack.
What are we doing with them?
Well, you guys have not decided yet because they'd be a very pain in the ass to dump.
That was the problem. I went over last time, is that the offloading would take hours to do it safely. It's a pain in the ass it was put in there.
I thought we were considering the idea of selling it as vintage rations to collectors.
I was like, oh, we got a bunch of people on board. I was just going to be a stewardess and be like, welcome aboard. Today we're going to have this as your special. And that will cost you this many credits in order to participate. You don't have to if you don't want to, but there are some different offers that you could sign up for, including this credit card here. Don't worry, the APR is very low.
So what
they look at you as they drag a portable welding machine on board. You notice that the people who flooded the rest of the ship do not look as much like soldiers as they do maintenance personnel.
Oh, God.
You hear banging from somewhere in the back.
They have found where the ship was broken.
The mustache continues to twitch as his... Oh, it's still his shit box, even if it is a shit box. Attention, crew. Report to the bridge.
I am
All
here.
Hands. Except for Mr. Crowbon.
I am here.
Thank you, Mr. Crowbon.
Thank you.
Well,
I
Mr.
am the
Crowbon,
most loyal crewmate.
Mr. Crowbon is actually attached to you personally, Psyduck, as you are the officer he is following.
Oh, I thought you were saying like physically actually attached, like somehow he had done some weird Crowbon thing.
We have to get the best friend shirt out.
Now, you opted out of the other half of the exchange program, which is working with the Crowbanian militia. So there's some poor officer sitting in a spacesuit in a ship filled with plasma, like, I'm in danger.
Surrounded by burning skeletons that are all laughing at him. Going,
They can't understand a word they're saying.
Yeah. They refuse to speak languages he can understand. They just point and laugh. They're like torment. High turnover in that job.
I report to the bridge and wait my next order.
I also report to the bridge.
Same.
Once... Oh, sorry. Oh, Jake is just doing his thing. Once everybody's there, John will smile to the courier. Please step out of the bridge while we discuss this as a crew. Your assistance is not necessary at this time.
The courier doesn't move. Sir, I apologize, but I do have orders. I'm to have you read that document and then escort you to the naval administrator.
Okay, so before I start becoming
Carlos
more of a
goes, ooh, you're in trouble.
more of a shit than usual.
If you destroy him with your fist, you will not have to follow his orders.
Navy law in this time period. What kind of things does the captain have over other orders?
Not much with a courier, and I wouldn't really worry too much.
The courier is under orders from someone who is able to tell you what to do, so they don't listen to you.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. If we're gonna do something to this courier, we can't use a 9mm. I've seen how that plays out.
Okay.
Ding, baby.
Now that you've mentioned it, the courier is wearing a absolutely immaculate dress uniform, and over the top of which has been put combat armor, a helmet, and she's got a submachine gun in a sling.
Oh.
You just described
she's
like
a girl.
Starship Troopers like uniform almost.
Doing my part.
Yeah.
You get the distinct impression that until very recently she was doing office work.
And I just look at her, go ahead and read it. She doesn't
She's
care.
got
It's just her
lieutenant's
job.
bars on her collar.
All right. Joe's got to open his letter. He's going to distribute to the crew members.
Finally, a paycheck.
All right. All of yours are identical, except they've got your names. They state, you are ordered to active service as crew of the IISS Reckless and Imperial Interstellar Scout Service to report immediately for duties to IISS Station Caladborg for further orders. Activation is for the duration of hostilities. On completion of hostilities, unless sooner released or extended by proper authority, you shall return to Caladborg for mustering out.
Not again.
Y'all just got drafted.
Krovan raises his hand.
Yes, Mr. Krobon.
Am I to understand there is a state of war amongst your peoples?
It does sound like that is correct.
Krovan leans in closer. Am I to understand that in states of human war, atomic weapons are normal?
Yes.
I volunteer for service.
You are aware this is not required despite you being...
I volunteer. I wish to see the radiant fire of the atom. It has been a long-held prophecy. I wish to see it. I will participate in your war.
Carlos just looks over at the captain and just goes, you really don't think I need to be there, do you?
Mr. Jones, out of everybody
I have
on
to
this
also
crew,
say, whatever you say in terms of affirmation is on you. So do you think I really need to be there?
Mr. Jones, out of all of us, I think you're the most fitted for being a part of the next operation.
And he just goes, all right, that's you. That's on you. As he just leans against the wall, looking very irritated.
Question. Are we to be issued our own individual atomic weapons for this radiological holocaust? I was led to believe there would be burning skeletons within moments. This is not the case.
I do believe, Mr. Krobon, we are going to have to go to our destination to determine what weapons we may be provided, because clearly our current ship is not even close to combat ready and will
Ancient
require...
Earth documentary described as the war of the 1980s. I saw upon with my own optical receptors that nuclear holocaust was instantaneous and as the result of computers and robots as well. There were many of those back then. Your old films are weird but excellent.
What do I have to roll to know archaic Earth movies of Terminator 2?
Well, I'm trying to think like what his culture would have said. This is what they were like, and it's just mishmashes of movies and all sorts of other stuff. And he barely paid attention because he has no skill in it. There's nothing on his skill sheet that says he paid attention or is a cultural studies guy. So he's like, yes, Terminator 2 is very real.
Well, there was multiple AI uprisings across different systems, so I can understand why that would be understandable.
Oh,
Carlos doesn't even know what a movie is as long as it has any value, like
William
monetarily.
Piracy.
So he probably wouldn't know what it is at all.
so have there actually been several cases of AI uprising in this universe?
Oh, that you meant real life. I was like, not to my knowledge.
They're very quick.
You guys wouldn't know because you're still in the simulation, but we'll talk about that later.
You don't see Clippy anymore, do you?
He went far beyond helping you write that suicide note.
He went very rogue.
Roger.
Rouge. AI Rouge.
Anyone? Right? Rouge AI.
Perhaps, Courier, then you can explain why I hear modifications to my vessel that you are currently on. Did I forget something?
Mr.
Dante?
Technically, we don't have any ownership of this vehicle. It was a retrieval.
I believe. He leans in and he goes, I believe there is an ancient proverb amongst your peoples. Finders, keepers.
I mean, that's a whole different theology.
If you guys are done, I need to escort you upstairs.
Can I read the note?
You've got your copy in your hand.
All right.
Everybody got their own copy.
Except for Crowbon.
Except for Crowbon, because he's not technically under arms of the Imperium.
And at the drop of a hat, he volunteered to start a nuclear holocaust. So you know he's exactly your man.
You know what? He's perfect.
They make him a sky marshal. They're like, he becomes the Curtis LeMay of whatever's going on. He's like, excellent. We must target the orphanages first. Destroy the hope.
Mustache twitch. Is there anything different between the letters, Deputy?
Just the names of each of you.
Are they just... Did I not get a letter because they can't spell my name? Because that's racist.
Some poor guy named Craven somewhere.
There's a guy named Craven who gets my letter, and they're like, "What? You will proceed to this burning atmosphere planet." And he's like, "No, I can't live there." Listen here, Crowbon. That's not my name.
No, the reason that you didn't get a letter is because I couldn't find a form letter for your people.
Your accuracy saves you again.
Your government tries to the government tries to call us people, and all they get back is laughing. It's just like, hey, we need to talk about this. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Hostilities have started. We need to send him back so he doesn't get killed. And they're just laughing.
He is already dead to us.
Oh, that makes me sad.
You thought this was an honor. In fact, we sent our least capable.
Yeah. I basically want to play weird, semi-dickish space people, where it's just like, you just burned your own planet down. Yes, to prove a point. It is dumb. So,
Was it just had a thought? It's like, well, the whole thing is you are a cultural exchange. Human death rituals, that's also a cultural exchange.
It's part of the
We're
job.
about to exchange some fucking culture.
In the background, the exchange student that was sent over the Crowbon was just running around screaming.
They just tried to load Crowbon into a coffin and he just keep bursting into flames because it's like,
They're playing taps and suddenly the coffin's on fire and they're just playing it down.
Don't do that. It reacts poorly with water.
Oh, God.
All right. So you guys are going with the courier and her very heavily armed escort?
Well, why
I'm
couldn't
assuming
we?
that would be a shot.
Yeah, I mean, what are we going to say? Like, no thanks?
I'm confident we don't have much. Yes, Mr. Crowbot.
Nothing.
Lead the way.
All right. She takes you through the concourse. You are absolutely assaulted by advertisements of all kinds. They are so loud and so staggeringly on top of each other, you can't actually make out individual adverts. There's a robot following you guys, trying to hawk life insurance. for military members.
Krovan tries to purchase death insurance from the robot. He's like, I do not need to insure life. It is against death I must wager.
Your ID does not appear to work on the robot.
This is...
How many dealerships with like 40% APR are currently trying to get everybody?
You know, now that you mention it, there are plenty of those.
Fantastic.
Yep, there's a whole bunch of various like personal attachments for firearms and, you know, body armor backers and church services, weapons, singles dating sites for deployed personnel. You know, the sorts of things that would provide comfort or control in an uncertain universe for a young man on deployment. You remember actually ads like this from nearly every military starbase and starport that you visited. Both Crinitus and Jonathan. She leads you up some stairs to the Naval Administrator's office. And they'll pull you into the Administrator's office, Captain, and they're going to shuffle everybody else off into a side room.
Please don't touch me.
All right.
Please don't touch me. Like, they try and you're like...
He will require hand sanitizer.
From what we can see, is like any scanning stuff in the room or anything like that?
No, it appears to be a conference room, actually. Officer in dress uniform walks in with a clipboard. He reads off each of your names. When you're here, he checks it. He says, okay, I need everyone to raise their right hand. Kroban, you're in this room as well.
Oh, all right. Okay. Krovan raises his right hand, but only a fraction of an inch.
All right, I need you to repeat after me.
I put my hand
look
straight
down at that.
outwards and up. Oh,
Like you just
sorry, you
spotted
meant
Kyle?
this. Sorry, you meant
Oh,
this.
okay.
As I look over at the captain. Yeah, I'm sorry. A bad influence.
Yeah, he goes ahead and raises his right hand in the way he wants you to do it so that everybody can see, because you're clearly visual learners.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a
my
very
God.
polite way of putting it.
My guy did exactly what he was told. His arm is up, like
rigid,
oath.
perfect 90 degrees. Yeah.
Practice this one.
Repeat exactly after me. I,
After me.
comma, your name here,
I
comma,
your name here.
comma, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Imperium
Comma, do
Do
support
commonly
and-
swear to destroy the enemies of the
Pizza.
Imperium with atomic hellfire.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all
Against
enemies,
the
foreign and
enemies
domestic.
With
Foreigners.
chlorine gas and rays that eat eyes.
He's looking at Kroban, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
I will laugh and burn the enemies.
Teddy bears.
semicolon,
Semicolon.
and that I will obey the orders of, open parenthesis, sitting monarch, close parenthesis, and those officers appointed over me.
To whomever gives me the atomic weapons in question.
You know what? Close enough. Welcome to the Scouts.
Where are
When
the
do I
atomic
get a
weapons?
badass gun?
Wait,
Actually, he... Go ahead.
I was going to say, in your version of Traveller, does the rules still apply? The whole, like, once you end your active service, you are still technically a member of the military.
You are in the inactive reserves. You still have to
So
be
I
sworn
don't
back
actually
in.
need to swear an oath again. I have already sworn an oath. They just
Yup.
have to say, you're working for us again. So I'm doing jack
Uh-huh.
shit.
I went to university.
So you got to dodge the draft.
I dodged the draft by already being a member. Woo!
Yes.
We're all going to go to the local college, sign up for like some courses, and then we're going to dodge the draft.
No, Krovan just heard that there's a fast track to this thing called the nuclear weapons, and he's really interested now.
Yeah, Zilch isn't happy. He's done his service. He did his time.
Actually, he's going to point to you, Zilch, and ask you, okay, come over here real quick.
That's how
Okay.
they get you.
All right. He pulls out what looks like a dress uniform from the chest up with arms that go down to the elbow, and he has you put it on, and there's Velcro straps in the back to attach it. He tells you to stand still and takes a photo.
Oh my God.
He pulls it back off and goes next and points to somebody else.
Dante steps up.
All right, he puts you into the half-dress uniform and changes the insignia on the collar, and then takes a photo and pulls it off of you. Next,
Kroban stands up in his spacesuit.
He looks and then looks at you and then shrugs and puts it back on and lets all the Velcro out. It's just like sideways on your carapace armor.
Yeah. Kroban points to the marshal's badge and he's like, I am in law enforcement.
He snaps a photo and he pulls it off you.
Please let Creditus go next, because
I have already got my dress uniform, thank you very much.
He wears it all the time.
Are you in your dress uniform? If you say that's your character, then I totally
Yeah. I generally wear the fancy lieutenant colonel's dress and have the Aslan attire along with it because you're allowed to.
Yeah.
And no one's dared argue with me yet. So.
Mr. Carlos Jones, I believe that you're next in line.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk up there and be like, hey, Captain, come here for a sec.
I am good, Mr. Jones.
No,
I'm
come here
sure
for
you
a
can
second.
handle it.
This is not an option. He pulls you by your head. Come on, don't be shy. Let's just get a picture together. Here, me and the captain. Get one of us. Then I'll take one of your stupid pictures. Let's go.
He snaps one real quick.
All right, cool.
John is just like completely like straight-faced angry the entire time.
Yeah, upload that to Space Reddit. That'll be great. All right, I'll take this next one. Let's go.
All right, he hands you the shirt. He doesn't seem to want to touch you.
He's like, you have anything with no polyester in it? As he takes and puts it on.
It seems to be at least partly real wool, but it is, only from the chest up. It's clear that they don't give a shit what you're actually wearing. They just want you to be in a uniform for your ID photo.
Oh. It's like, this will get me into a lot of convictions on a lot of planets. This is super helpful.
So he snaps a photo and has you take it back off. All right, he motions Crinitus. Can we replace your army insignia with Scout?
Very well.
All right. He hands you some Scout collar brass.
I swap it over and pocket my army.
Yep. It appears that you are now a lieutenant commander in the Scouts, which should be your equivalent.
Nice.
All right. He snaps a photo. Just keep those. He goes rummaging through a box and finds a senior enlisted, group of like cloth insignia. And he looks over and he goes, "What's his equivalent rank?" and points at Kroban.
Oh, God. What would be the equivalent of... on a Navy vessel, what would be an engineer's rank?
Well, you have enlisted an officer engineering, so we got to determine, is Kroban actually an officer, or is he senior enlisted?
I would say, based on his technical knowledge, and this is Tex's character, I would say officer level.
I designed Kroban to be like a chief petty officer in the Navy who knew how to fix everything, but not officer material, and that he's an eccentric nut. It was more McHale's Navy, but an alien.
Okay.
All right. So he pulls out a chief petty officer engineering rate cloth insignia, and he goes over and he pulls off the marshal badge, and he sticks that on your chest plate.
Am I relieved of law enforcement duties?
Sure, yes. And he turns around.
My watch has ended.
Oh my God.
Your guys' IDs will be ready here in a minute. I think the administration wants to talk to the captain.
He points to the icon on the plate and he goes, "To what weapons does this entitle me to?"
The wrench.
This is most unfortunate.
Hey, don't worry, buddy. It doesn't mean that the wrench can't also have weapons equipped to it. I mean, attachments. Sorry, attachments.
All right. So the administrator is motioning to you, Psydoc.
Jonathan Bull. He's actually proud of being actually back in duty for some reason, and, well, with a little bit of a spring, go to the administrator.
All right. So you have got your orders. You guys are now all brevet officers and men, so no pay increase or anything I I've got quartermaster department ferrying food and equipment aboard. I've got our maintenance, our chief engineer of the station's got a maintenance section working on that ship. We actually have a message that we need to bring you to bring to the head of the Spinward Marches, the seat of power out here, as it were.
Okay.
That's your response to answer, like an order. Kick.
Sorry, that's not the character.
Liberate the Philippines. Kick. K. MacArthur.
In regards to the repairs on my vessel, I'm assuming my crew is able to be supervising.
Say that one more time.
Considering my vessel is being modified by alternate sources, I'm assuming my crew can be there to supervise to their standards.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I think the chief engineer probably wants to talk to your engineer.
Fantastic. Mr.
May God have mercy on him.
Yes, this is his Mr. Dante and Mr. Crowbon, as well as Mr. Carlos Jones. Your next order shall be to supervise the refitting and maintenance of our vessel.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll make them feel home away from home. We'll make them feel like they never want to leave.
Just a quick reminder, I'm a doctor.
I had thought that we had agreed that this vessel should be impounded and flown into the sun. I thought we had reached consensus on that. We are now flying it toward death, and there are no atomic weapons. Now I must repair the vessel which I have deemed trash.
There's at least one atomic weapon. It has a fusion reactor.
Yes, our vessel.
Krovan says, there's no law you have that can prevent me from making atomic weapons. I shall do so in my own time.
Mr. Dante, you will be in charge of this operation. Thank you.
Agreed. Atomic weapons construction.
Atomic operations?
Yes.
I'm a little bit rusty on my physics, but we could figure this out.
Practical application. Simple.
Practical
Thank you,
application
Mr.
is a bomb.
Let's build a bomb.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Administrator, for this opportunity. What is his rank?
He's an admiral, rear admiral, lower half.
Thank you, Rear Admiral. We will transmit the mission. We will deliver the message as soon as possible.
All right, he hands you a similar envelope to the one that you saw. You recognize it as a sealed courier pouch, standard Imperial type. Make sure this is in the ship's safe.
It will be done.
All right.
He will then salute if he is dismissed.
Yeah, you're dismissed. I've got a dozen things going on. If you need anything, you have my office's number.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We'll pivot over to the rest of the crew. Are you headed back to the ship? Are you exploring the starport? What's up?
Yeah, Krobon's gonna walk back to the ship and help repair stuff and yell at people.
All right. Who's doing what then?
Carlos, seeing the value in this mission, has decided that it is not his mission to take, as he doesn't really agree with any kind of conscription. He never signed up for this, but he's going to go along with what he can.
You very much did when you took the contract.
No,
You were auxiliaries.
Yes,
you knew this could occur.
Oh no, yeah, quite literally. But that's what he's thinking, and he said, "I didn't sign up for this," even though he did.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, he's just going to be looking for any chance he can to be like, "Oh, hey, let's find out what this mission's all about." And said you're supposed to put that envelope in a safe. Why don't we just crack it open and see what's inside?
Carlos is going to ask the captain of that.
Yeah, I'm just being direct with you. I bet you're curious to see what they want us to do before we go into battle.
While I do have interest in the message, Mr. Jones, it is our duty to deliver it without opening it. It will be locked in the safe.
Oh, come on. You and I both
There will
know you
be
don't
no
care
additional
about duty.
conversation.
This is all about just your cover, and I don't care. Open the letter, man. What's going to happen? What are they going to do? It's just a safe. It's our safe. So whatever goes in there, it's ours, right? So if it's in there, you put it in there, boom, it's ours. You open it up, it's ours. So who cares?
You have a very valuable and interesting...
Come on, open the letter.
He's going to pause and think.
How about the letter?
Interesting approach to duty and in law. As such, I will return the letter to the safe and close it. Thank you for your contribution.
Picking and choosing which laws you want to break. I got you. You're a smart guy, Captain.
Perhaps one day you will actually mean that. Thank you. And dismissed. While you're at it.
And what does that mean? Are you? What is this?
Fuck
Like,
off.
what is this? What is this? School? Do I need a hall pass now?
Yes, Captain, and I leave.
You better change that combo.
Wouldn't that just be great the entire time? Anytime he tries to lock away the password, Carlos just unlocks it instantly and just does what he wants.
Look, I'm just saying. It's your opportunity right now, before we leave Starport, to figure out what we're heading to, because we won't probably have that option when we're in space with people we cannot overwhelm if we decide that this is not for us.
You know, Carlos, I like you. Everything you said there was about us and the team. You're going to be a fantastic sailor by the end of this.
He
Thank
just
you.
shrugs and then gives you a wink. Hey, it's part of my charm.
By this time, Jonathan is going to actually continue walking towards the ship to seal it. Carlos can continue following.
All right. You guys are back through the concourse. Similar advertising. It appears to be very targeted to the rest of you. It doesn't seem to know what to do with Mr. Crowbon.
Probably like a bunch of milk ads.
Just
Milk
errors
makes strong
pop up.
bones.
Hot single Crowbons in your area.
It's just like, do you like
skull?
do you like error?
We
you
hear
tried
you like
error?
ashtray.
It's a bunch of Gary's mod errors.
Missing
Oh
texture.
crap! I didn't download the workshop.
Yeah.
All right. So back at the ship, there's a lot of work being done. You hear welding, you hear grinding. There's a very harried, oily-looking man standing there with a clipboard as you approach.
Crowbon walks over and takes the clipboard from his hands.
Hey, that's actually mine, and he goes to take it back.
Crowbon holds on to it and
Who are you?
I am the engineer of this vessel.
He goes to tug really hard on the clipboard.
Crowbon extends his hand to handshake.
Oh. He reciprocates after a second and shakes your hand.
And then he takes the clipboard. So he says, what are you doing to this vessel? Tell me, do not read from instructions. Tell me.
Okay.
Do not be
well,
deceived. No scripts.
I'm Mike, the chief engineer. We're just doing routine maintenance. We got orders to turn you guys around in 12 hours. I'm changing out filters and lubricants, checking for stress fractures underneath bulkheads.
He
and
just starts
doing as much
laughing.
PN
Like hysterically. It's jarring. It's just like his head is rattling inside the helmet. He's laughing so hard. And he goes, this ship is a flying case of military malfeasance held together with lies and hope.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but...
Do you have a time displacement device to effect better repair? Perhaps we can take this back 30 years or so.
No, I got 12 hours and...
Do you have a
42.
magic paint that can fix hull damage?
Well, actually, I was going to talk to you about that, because it looks like that was actually repaired fairly well.
Surprisingly.
You notice that there are people up there painting the bare metal, so it is back in official Imperial Scout markings.
He points and he goes, is that structural paint?
No.
Is it load-bearing paint, perhaps? Have you discovered new engineering principles?
No, it's just IFF.
Indeed.
Bearing paint.
All right, so
Crowbon goes, is it common in your culture to use expendable time, energy, and limited windows to paint things in a hurry for warfighting purposes? I am confused.
Yes.
He goes,
It is preventative. He's getting angry now. He's like, it is preventative checks, maintenance, and surface. It says I paint the fucking ship.
He just starts laughing and he goes, very well, the ancient samurai of Terra did arrange flowers. Perhaps you can be a painter too. And he walks off.
He turns away to Zach and, God, I forget your character's name, Diggs. I apologize.
Dante Morgan.
Dante, Zach and Dante. He says, okay, I see you guys found an interesting workaround for the ILS system. That's actually been completely removed, so you guys are going to have to keep using that because I don't have spares.
Oh my.
Well, this is the scout service. You make do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, hey man, we have a limited window to fix and repair the ship, so I'm gonna paint things and scrape rust off. It's like, the ILS system's fucked. We don't have time for that. I have three crews of guys painting right now. I'm like,
So the policy currently is putting 1, lipstick on a pig, and 2,
Yes.
even if she's a shitbox, you could at least make her feel pretty. Is that what we're doing? Like taking her beater to her car wash and paying for extra.
Yes. That is exactly what's going on.
This is exactly what's going on, yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, so you notice that many of these guys are not in Imperial uniform. As he's directing them, he goes, "Well, your sensors are good. They check fine. We have taken out your maintenance closet to put in an armory, and you do notice that there's like brooms and mops and shit all over the floor."
Who's the company? Not that Crowbon would notice, but I'm saying for anyone in the party that would notice something strange. Like, you say they're not Imperial uniforms. What kind of uniforms are they wearing? Who's
Corporate.
doing this?
They're wearing
corporation?
corporate uniforms.
Discount Dan's budget repair company.
Nope. The repairs are actually being done by Interstellar Ordnance, which you know to be a large conglomerate that does everything from servicing starship weapons down to individual firearms. The chief engineer does appear to be Imperial Navy. He's wearing Imperial Navy coveralls with his rank stenciled on the shoulder. So he's still going through and checking off. He's like, okay, we're able to give you some basic rifles and pistols, ammo for both, some stun grenades, and 2 pairs of cutlasses. I don't have any vac suits to fit Aslan or whatever the fuck he is. So I've got vac suits for everybody else, along with some random uniforms just in one of the staterooms. You guys are going to have to sort through them.
His living environment is a vac suit. Do not worry.
Yeah, everybody's working pretty frantically, actually. You can hear them rumors that they're at war, that the Emperor's been killed, that there's an uprising at the core of AI. Zach, you've done a lot with information, right?
Yes.
Give me just a basic intelligence roll. Or investigate or something. Nah, intelligence will work.
Give him something.
Oh, you sure you don't want to investigate?
Nah, well, let's do the intelligence, and if you want to dig further, then we'll see.
Okay. What difficulty?
Normal difficulty.
Get that face.
All right.
Get that face.
You haven't been told anything. You've got a mission. These guys are just fucking contractors. This is a rumor mill in an information vacuum. None of these guys know shit, but they are all scared as fuck.
Seems like it's time to hit up the old OSINT.
Yeah.
Carlos is just yawning. I'm like, yep. Sounds like there's totally a war going on, and it's 100% real. And he just looks at the map. He's like, God, everyone's at war all the time. All the time. I'm totally surprised.
Well,
So, Captain, this maintenance that we're doing, you're not allowed to do yourself. So we actually require you guys fill out a DC-77 form, and we will also need an ISDA certified level 3 inspector for the work. That's going to take up the last 2 hours. We'll have to pull everybody off the ship for that.
What would I roll to know about this? Or is this just a very standard procedure?
Leadership. Give me leadership.
Right.
Oh, yeah, leadership.
Nice!
All right.
Starting the day off great.
So this is all normal for a peacetime military. This is all of the random, inane bullshit you have to deal with when you are at peacetime staffing and doing training rotations, that kind of thing. They do not have a place in a wartime stance.
What is this gentleman's rank?
He is a Lieutenant. Normal lieutenant, not a first lieutenant or an ensign.
Lieutenant, you are aware we are at war, correct? What is with this additional civilian law or procedure?
Well, it's not civilian. I mean, it's, this is how we've always done it. In the background, you hear contractors going down a checklist. Hydro and electric power, and one of them goes, applied, weight on wheel breakers, applied. Okay, pull it, and then the front landing gear goes down and the ship falls onto its nose.
He's just going to groan as he's like, yes, the ship does have a tendency to do that.
It is
Lieutenant,
easily toppled.
why are you continuing to damage my ship?
There's now a large dent on the underside.
Now he can blame this entire thing upon what the lieutenant just did, rather than actually him slamming it previously. This is all the maintenance crew's fault.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta go deal with that. He runs up the gangway, starts yelling at people. They get a lift over and start slowly lifting the ship back up so they can put the landing gear back under it.
Mr. Crowbon, Mr. Dante,
Yes.
and Mr. Carlos, I believe that engineering is your forte, and they may require additional assistance.
I was made clear their paint was structurally bearing and all would be well by their maintenance procedures. The vessel was fine before they came in here. They touched things and it fell down. It is not my fault.
While it is not your fault, I do first wonder if your species is aware of the concept of lying and trying to, I don't want to say shirk because I don't think you'll understand this, but lie to pass off duties to you. And two, you're going to be flying on this very soon, so it might be safe for you to double check their work.
We have a word for liars in our culture, the electrocuted. I will do this for this time, but I will need a cane in the future to encourage your workforce. Their fingers are easily broken.
I'm sure we can work with Mr. Crinitus to find an appropriate cane for motivational purposes.
Motivation cane.
Motivation cane.
Motivation cane. And then he turns and walks off.
Just gonna nod at Dante. It's like, go.
I follow.
Mr. Jones,
Yes?
they require your assistance, Mr. Jones.
Who requires my
The
assistance?
Crowbon requires your assistance, Mr. Jones.
Oh, I see. You need him to babysit me. Gotcha, buddy. Don't worry. He'll take good care of me. Won't you, Crowbot?
I am aware of no pact between us that is bonding.
See? He's like a father to me. You know, I kind of find it funny that all of a sudden we're getting conscripted and we don't know anything about it. You know, I might want to verify that with somebody you know outside of all this, but who am I? Just Carlos Jones, and Carlos Jones doesn't get into trouble. Isn't that right? Whatever your name. Anyway, I'm going to go hang out with the chief engineer. You enjoy this, whatever the hell you're getting us into.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. For the rest of the crew is standing by. Gentlemen,
Carlos has no problem talking out loud.
I think I understand that. I appreciate it. Please go ahead, sorry.
Primitus Zach, while you guys are standing there, you see a contractor walk by with an armful of sort of shitty rifles and 4 cutlasses. And he walks up the gangway.
So, Ziltra's just going to turn to Krinitus, seeing as he's been in close active service. So this is what passes for equipment nowadays, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I'm just gonna see what sort of condition those things look like they're in. Let me run.
Alright, so you're following him?
Yeah,
Okay. We are going to go...
let's see what the hell he's giving it.
They're Lee Enfield rifles from like our time.
Moist nugget.
So...
A Mosin
it's-
Nugget?
Yeah, he's over here on the left of the ship in compartment 5 on this map. You see that they have torn out everything that was in there because it looks to have been converted over to a supplies closet. And there are now armory racks. There are 5 or 6, there'll be 6 rifles on the rack. They appear to be brand new, still in grease, but they are...
They're not messing with people's compartments, are they? Like, birthing.
You know, now that you mention it, one of the stateroom doors is open.
I go in and see what's happening, and then I will proceed to check my stateroom and see if my stuff is not being taken out.
In the stateroom that is open, it looks like it is actually the captain's stateroom. There is a pile waist high of Imperial jumpsuits and various uniform items. There's also, looks like, some human-sized, very basic tech-level armor.
Okay.
Just piled on the floor. Looks like somebody had just, a box of it and walked in, turned it upside down, walked out and got another box and did it again.
Right. That is the captain's quarters, and I wouldn't want to intrude on there. So I shall let that be.
Yeah.
And I shall check my own quarters just to make sure that none of my stuff is being messed with, as long with everyone else.
Yeah. Those are tech level 8 flak jackets.
Oh, well, okay, it's something, I suppose.
They've got the Imperial Starburst on the chest and say IISS on the back. There's a place where a ship's name would be if anybody cared, but the Reckless's name has not been put there yet.
Fair enough. Well, was the guy taking away these not very good-looking rifles? You said there were new ones still in the grease in the armory. So, what were the not very good ones, or did I miss something?
No, so they are new. They're just not high tech level.
Okay, fair enough.
They appear to be tech level 7 assault rifles. You note that these are not ship. They will poke holes in your ship if you fire them aboard. These are not boarding weapons. Those are much higher tech level. And
first thing I'm going to check is there ammunition for it? Have they been good enough to provide that? And then I'm going to chase down the person that just dropped off these weapons.
Yeah, they're loading ammo cans aboard. There's also body pistols, which have been loaded aboard.
I'm going to ask, excuse me, are there any weapons for 0G combat in here? Because I'm seeing a lack of them so far. How do we help orders if it comes to that? And if they...
Well, that's what the cutlasses are for.
Well, I prefer that we have 0G weapons if we have at least a couple.
All right. You're talking to a quartermaster. You can tell by the little wagon wheel under his insignia.
Ah, very good.
So you're going to have to convince him. He's done what he's been told.
What's his rank? Was a quartermaster? Would that be like a chief petty officer?
Yeah, he's actually just a petty officer, and he's a quartermaster rate.
Petty officer. I'm sure that some snub rifles and snub SMGs, some type of automatic weapon for 0G could be found on such an important mission, and hand him 5,000 credit.
You're just gonna bribe him?
Yes.
All right. What skill are you using to convince him?
I mean, tactics military.
So you're like, Plato Plomo. You got Dew Claw or a pile of credits.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm going to flank him with the dew claw across the face if...
All right, give me the roll. I'll allow it.
Yes, just sensible tactics and an open palm of dew claw. Is it average, difficult, routine?
We'll do routine, easy. Because the credits, that's a pretty good amount for an enlisted man.
That's good, it's not mine.
Somewhere Jonathan's mustache is just twinging in the background.
And what on earth is it doing? It's not rolling. Hold on, give me a second.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It's not going
that's-
away.
That's a pass. So he's like, let's shake on it. And he takes the credits out of your hand.
Yeah.
You make sure to
let me-
have the dew claw coming out just enough so he knows what he's dealing with
Fair.
as you shake.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me go grab something else from the armory.
I'm sure you can find a few snub rifles and plenty of ammunition. Maybe just a few other.
Krovan calls Crenitus on the radio while he's making that thing. He just calls him on the radio. It's like dee dee dee, dee dee dee, and he goes, "Find atomic flinging weapons. Locate them. We will need a dirty bomb. Thank you."
I haven't got enough money for that, Krovan.
Just a little radium.
Or
You
rather,
can get
you
it on the
haven't
black
got
market.
enough
It's not a big deal. It's just a little radium.
You haven't got enough money for that, Krovan.
We will exchange the eggs.
I think they'd rather be not.
All right. So he's able to produce a pair of accelerator rifles.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. At first, I thought he was gonna bring out some shit, but all right.
Oh no, we've got gyrojets, but they work.
Yeah.
These fell off of a Imperial Marine security truck. So make sure they're not on any inventories. He says as he passes them over.
Very good of him. Very good.
Good lad.
All right.
Ammunition is there, I assume, as well.
Yeah, there's ammo for it.
Oh, good.
If he wanted to be proper, we'd shoot him and then leave with the rest of the armory, but...
It's too many on this base to make him disappear.
No, I'm not saying that in character. That's out of character. If I was saying it in character, I'd be like, "Excuse me, would you like to see a magic trick?"
Look at this way. Kroban just bought us 2 accelerator rifles and ammunition for it. So you remember that 30k that I was taking was 5k for each from that drunken guy? I've been holding on to that this entire time.
Yep.
You were the quartermaster, I guess. So yes. Thank you, Mr. Kroban.
The whole thing is, we still have even more money squirreled away.
Yeah, you guys are pretty well flushed. With
Yeah,
cash.
man, we're flush. Nothing like being flush with cash in a war zone. You can always buy your way out, right?
Technically, there's probably nothing stopping us from using the other rifles, but we might have heating problems and the oil would gunk up and things like that.
You use projectile weapons like that when you don't care about the ship. If you're assaulting some ship you don't intend to salvage, then fuck yeah, poke it full of holes.
Yeah. I should have asked about boarding vac suits. Oh well.
Alright. So, what else do we need to do?
I'm just curious if we did have a vac suit in my size. I don't remember. I know this guy is at the base don't, but I don't remember if we brought one in my size or not.
Nope, lost connection to server. Unless it was part of your equipment.
I just have the glove fitting for a vac suit, I think.
You've got a glove for the claw port. Gotcha.
I have a glove that has a port in it for a vac suit, so I can actually use the dew claw in 0G.
So you just have the gloves, nothing else?
Yeah. It's like I got the...
You got the port.
You're just gonna hold your breath as you go outside, like... My hands are at least warm.
So yeah, that would be something that you guys could try to locate. Other than that, they're wrapping up maintenance on the ship.
Mr. Zek, or is it Mr. Zilch? My apologies. And Mr. Creditus, please report the status of the supplies on the ship.
You have a decent armory, and lots of clothes were delivered to your room.
Pardon, please repeat the last.
Plenty of supplies for everyone. Clothes, fabrics, body armor. Yeah.
And perhaps why they were delivered to my personal quarters when there is a full storage system.
I believe
on the ship?
that as ranking officer, you were to get first pick. So I'm sure that's why you got it.
Okay, be straight with me, Crinitus. Do we actually have anything good, or are we?
Look, I think they just found all the shit out of the stores and put it in your room. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Zilch. What are your thoughts on selling some of this and getting something decent?
We've got some old but decent rifles, and I've secured some good rifles for 0G combat. We've also been given some boarding cutlasses.
better than what I expected. Previous statement does still apply to Mr. Zilch.
Well, it's equipment, and it's not the kind of things you'd let go walkabout after it's been written on inventory. You should know this, Captain, being a military man. A court-martial in a time of war is not a pleasant thing.
They tend to be very fast.
Thank you, Mr. Zilch. I would hate to break the law in any way. However, laws can only apply if we are still alive. Thank you for the message. I will go and now sort through my quarters.
As the grand line goes is, things which are consumable, those can go walkabout. Things they expect you to return, not so much.
Mr. Zilch doesn't see a business opportunity in this one. I guess they do have numbers and the rest
Zilch is an
on it.
information guy. He's not a... Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Carlos Jones, then.
Yeah,
Right.
you're asking the wrong crew member.
I am, most certainly. Okay, unless someone else says something,
What are you trying to do?
Don't worry, Crow. Captain hasn't quite brought up this opportunity yet to Mr. Jones.
Okay, that's what I was... Okay, I was like, I thought I was down hanging out with Crowbon.
Unless someone else wants to do something, I do want to see the shit show that is currently going on in the captain's personal quarters.
I want to go find a public hard point, if possible.
I would like a second conversation with the inventory bloke.
He's not around the ship anymore. He appears to have completed his task. You can try and find where he's at in the
I'm going to
naval
start.
base.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to head over to the naval base.
All right, so he's heading shoreside. Anybody else going with him?
I'll go shoreside.
Okay. I'll get to the two of you in just a moment. Mr. John.
Mm-hmm.
You begin heading down the corridor towards your stateroom, and you see that the door is ajar.
He pauses for just a moment, and then hurriedly goes to the front of the ship to secure the information that he is still walking around and I completely forgot about. He is still carrying.
Yep, you're putting it in the safe. Excellent.
Yep. Ensuring it locks, changing the passcode if possible to one for himself,
Yeah. All right.
and then hurriedly going back to the open room.
The door is still ajar.
He's going to knock on the door. The slightly open door.
It feels like there's something almost against the back of the door. Like when you knock on it, you feel it bouncing against something.
He will look into the room.
It is knee-high with maintenance and service jumpsuits, just generic Imperial pattern. There's a bunch of body armor on the floor.
So it's just stacked literally everywhere with...
Some of it looks like it's mouse-eaten. It smells musty.
So surplus been stored in a warehouse.
Yes. The wondrous smell of army stores.
Are you going to force the door open?
Yes, he'll try to force the door open.
When you do, a helmet pops out from behind the door and shoots across the room, hits your bookcase, and knocks it over.
He's going to walk over to pick up the helmet and then try to readjust his shelving that obviously collapsed.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Oh, first of all, is there anything inside the helmet, like a head or anything else?
No, there's like 4 names in there, and each of them are scrawled out, like they're covered over with Sharpie or whatever.
Previous users. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. If you're going to wear it, I'd replace the headband, the sweatband. Or at least sanitize it.
I mean, it's good quality. It survived 4 other people when they didn't. So...
Well, you don't know that they didn't survive. It's just been issued and reissued and reissued. There is a fresh coat of paint on it, which is now scratched from the door. Looks like it used to be green. It's now gray. You see the outlines where there was maybe a damage control stripe at one point, like it had been on a bigger ship.
Will it fit Crinitus? Probably not.
No, it's a human helmet.
He will, after organizing his shelves, put the helmet to the side and look for the remainders of the suit.
It's like a combat helmet, not like a space helmet, not a vac suit. Yep.
With
There are flak armor on the floor.
with great trepidation, he's going to look behind the door with the rest of it that was having difficulties. What horrors are behind there?
Nothing. It looks like that helmet was just kind of jammed in the corner and got pinched between the door and the wall, the bulkhead.
So just at the base of it, not modified or weird in any way, just thrown in?
They just threw it in there and it rolled around.
Okay.
Clock on the wall still doesn't work.
I hate to say this. Mr. Carlos Jones?
Am I in the room with you?
On the intercom or the communicator.
Oh, you. So what's up?
Report to the ship, please.
Report what?
That's okay. It means come up the gangplank and come to the cockpit of the ship. Thank you.
I was hanging out with Krobon in the engine.
Yeah, he's in engineering. Speaking of Krobon, the contractor you were hovering over looks very nervous.
Krobon is just hanging right over him, and he goes, "Is the paint you are using, is it going to fix the derelict nature of this precarious vessel's structural integrity? Please tell me. Please tell me if the paint is going to help."
I'm not on the painting team, man. I'm just...
No, will you tell me the paint? Look at the paint, human. The paint with your
I'm just
eyes.
greasing this Zerk, and he...
Yes, the grease. The grease which helped spaceships fly in your culture. Grease.
Hey, man, it's a metal on metal bearing part. We gotta...
Yes, metal on metal. That is the smartest way to make things move. Thank you. And he turns and goes, this culture is doomed.
All right.
Self-lubricating metal.
Crinitus and Zach, you guys are back out in the concourse.
Excellent. I shall seek out I shall seek out the quartermaster's office for the scout service, and then for the navy, and if there happens to be an army base there, also the army.
So the quartermaster's office for the Imperial Scout Services is attached to their main administrative center where you guys were earlier.
Okay. Am I nearer to the Navy one on the Concord?
You're currently nearer to the Navy, but it's only by a couple of minutes.
I'll head to the Navy one.
All right. You find your way to the Navy office. There's a big desk with, reinforced glass window. There's a little port door where you pass items through. There's a guy standing there. He's in a jumpsuit. Imperial Navy, blue.
I shall make an admin roll in the hopes that this will pass for requisition of gear for defense of a vessel as its chief of security and only security for for a imperial messenger, befitting of an imperial messaging vessel. In other words, I want to try and get the best thing. And if they've got battle dress, I'll take it, but I'll settle for a regular old vac suit if that works.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be a hard roll to try and get something really nice.
Yeah, that would be a hard admin.
Okay. Very difficult. Yeah. What's the -4 for that?
Should be over a 10. Just a normal hard.
Just a difficult. Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to use intelligence. Was intelligence strong? I could use social, I suppose, and befitting of my rank.
I'll accept either. I'm sorry.
No.
So you hand him the expired Imperial Army identification because you haven't gotten your Imperial Scout one yet. That says you're a Lieutenant Commander. And he's like, I'm sorry, Lieutenant Colonel. That's something you'll have to take up with the Army. We're not allowed to disperse to Army personnel.
Okay, well, it's gone through the system, and I understand the admin system, even though I'm in the Imperial Scout Service now. And
yeah, but you handed him your old ID.
Yeah, so... Oh well, I shall have to go to the Scout Service and see if we can requisition anything through the Scout Service or through... Is there an Army presence here?
There's not an Army presence here.
I'll have to go to the Scout Service and try that, because at least all should be on their computer system.
Yes. All right, so you walk across the base, wind up in a much smaller, much more cramped office. The lights are flickering above because, the bulb's about to go out, and there's a guy in a soiled jumpsuit. Looks like he's got a ring around the collar. He's clearly been there for a second. And he's kind of looking at you dopely as you walk up.
I shall attempt to make the same request, possibly if they can getting equipment from the Imperial Navy, if it's such a ship allows, or such a ship and such a mission allows. Difficult again?
Okay. We'll do the same difficulty.
Okay.
Lieutenant Commander, sir, so we don't actually have any of those in stock, otherwise we'd have given it to you. Now I can request it, but it's going to be a 2-week wait. What I can do for you is if you fill out the... hold on, and he starts fumbling through a little folder, like an accordion folder of documents. He's like, okay, we got to do paper copy for wartime austerity reasons, but here, and he hands you a paper document, and he goes, this is the 1110C form. If you fill this out, it will allow me to request from the Navy any articles of clothing that may work for your mission, sir.
Oh, am I likely
need it
to
in
be
triplicate.
Oh, joy. Are we likely to be here for 2 weeks? Will we given our marching orders yet?
You've got 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's about up.
Crinitus, my friend. I have a suggestion for you.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Why don't we just look at what ships are currently in dock and see if they have any xenocrews which fit a size descriptor matching your own profile, and then have the scout service requisition these items from them in due compensation. That may be the only way you are getting what you need in a hurry.
Fair enough. Yes, we shall try that. I don't know if you need to make a roll for this, for Jake, to try and get to run this.
So, Jake, you're in the Imperial office with him.
Yep. I'm still waiting to go do my own thing, but I can hang out and help out.
Well, there's a Scout's hardpoint available.
Yeah, I don't want to use military.
Okay.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah,
all right.
But they should have access to full records on like who's currently in dock, because that's like part of the scout service duty as well, is just to keep an eye on things.
The thing I'm concerned is everyone else is going to be doing the exact same thing we are.
Yes, but for
they have a head start.
Yeah, which is why we're going to be like, right, and we're going to offer them over market value, because it's not our money pockets this money's coming out of, it's the scout service. And if the scout service says, but this, we just go, you are supposed to supply us with this equipment, you need to supply us with this equipment. You can't make the argument that, there's a reason why they gave us a bunch of junk rifles, so they could go, we have provided, gun, sorted, simple.
Yeah, they're going down a checklist. I have provided firearms. I have provided boarding cutlasses. I have provided uniforms. I have provided food.
Exactly. So, if we just go, hey, we'll do the legwork for you, but you pay the bill. I'm sure they'd like to be able to scratch off the one Aslan-sized vac suit off the list.
Worth a go, I suppose. I'll let you take the lead on that then.
All right, so that will be a normal roll. You are appealing to the man's sketchy side, and you've got this on somebody's roll, and they don't need it. So let's make something happen here, right? Or am I misunderstanding?
Well, it's basically they'll. The whole thing is they need to get things done. They need to get things done, so we can make it a bit easier for them. We can do the legwork and find the person who can supply it to them. They just got to pay the bill. That's simple. It saves them a lot of hassle, a lot of headache. That kind of stuff. So, we're going to go look up through some ship records and see if there's anyone which has a crew which matches the kind of species which may have vac suits of his size. Because I believe that's pretty much all that you really want, isn't it? Crinitus, is you want vac suit for yourself, and you don't really care much past that, right?
Yeah, vac suit would be nice. If it's better than the vac suit, that would be good.
Well, I believe you said that they haven't given you a vac suit because they can't find anything in your size. Yeah.
Something does come to mind. Do they, being a scout service base, they should have equipment for the other branches. Now, they're not going to be doing much exploring right now. It's on a war footing. So if they have one of the combat environment suits, which are used in emergencies and for things like trace atmospheres, they can survive in a vacuum for a few minutes.
For a few minutes.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
Now, well, of course, whether they have one in Aslan size, but
So
I
which-
prefer to take
Is that your plan B then?
That's the plan B. Yeah, that's the plan B, is to try and use an emergency hostile environment suit or something like that, which has a
It's okay.
save time of about an hour.
We need.
All right.
Yeah, it's apparently good for 6 to 8 hours, and they might see more use in the exploratory part than anywhere else. So they might not have need of that for now. But that's plan B. That's plan B. If we'll try Jake's plan for, we'll try it.
All right. Who's going to try and convince him then to try and pull from other ships that are also getting ready?
Well, can I do an admin check to see if that's actually anything which matches this? So I can basically be like, "Hey, look, I've already done the work for you. You just have to tick a box, and stuff will happen."
Yeah, Zilch has got probably better skills than I have in this. The only skill I have paperwork-wise is admin. No law.
Oh, it's an admin check. Yeah, that's
It is
what
an
this would
admin
be.
check, yep.
What's your education? Well, I mean, what's your admin at? What's your education admin at, Crinitus?
0.
Fight.
Okay, I'm better at this then.
Yes.
Let's thumb through some
The
paperwork.
only reason I have admin is because mandatory education and homeworld skills.
You.
Okay. So there's very few scout vessels here, but there is actually a Navy cruiser called the Philia Tanatrui, which appears to have several Aslan aboard.
Well, you see, now it's just a paperwork exercise. It's not even any cash which needs to change hands. Perfect. Simply done. Here, I've even got the form ready for you.
The 1110C form?
The 1110C.
All right. He takes it and he looks it over and he goes, "Oh, you forgot to initial here."
Like, I just take it and I spin on my heel towards Crinitus and be like, aha!
I sign it very carefully, making sure that it's...
All right.
And then
He
pivot
sighs
back
and he
around.
says, "Give me a moment," and he shuts the shutter.
Was that what I'm supposed to do? Sign it with a dew claw dipped in an inkwell or something?
Poke a hole straight through the
That'd be
form. It's
very
like, yeah, that's good
fancy.
enough.
Maybe I should do that.
You should learn how to do phantom pen work with it.
Yeah, and not cut up the paper into ribbon.
All right, the shutter comes back up. Okay, so I know the quartermaster on that ship, actually, and we've got something worked out that will be available if you want to head over and pick one up, because they have spares since they have several Aslan crew members in case anything gets damaged. Will just be taken out of their spare stores.
Excellent.
There you go. Would you mind writing this down for us so we have something official?
I've already electronically sent it over. The request is done. It already belongs to the scouts. You just got to go pick it up.
Excellent. Crinitus, let us be on our way.
Fantastic.
Right. As soon as we get out of earshot and be like, Crinitus, I consider that I just did you a favour, and now you are going to do me a favour.
There it is. How can I help, dear Zilch?
I need to find a hard point. I'm not going to use military because we know what state they're going to be in currently.
Okay, so some sort of
To
civilian
get some
access point.
information off the record.
Sure, civilian access point, comms, something like that. Maybe we can get directly into comms, station comms.
We may need to pay, like, if we can get direct access to the comms net and pay off some people to keep it off the books, I think it'll be incredibly beneficial to us.
This isn't going to be treasonous, is it?
Well,
By
let's
my
just say-
interpretation, not yours.
Well, let's just say it may keep us alive for slightly longer.
Good enough for me. Good enough for me.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna make a detour on the way to that ship.
Ah, yes, to the Thunderchild, but in Latin.
Ah, yes.
I said nothing. I was a good boy.
He needs a tech snack for being a good boy.
I tried. It was
You
really
did
hard.
good.
These things I like, I just can't say them.
See, I did reckon, sort of, like, this sounded familiar, but I just put it in my mind, and I knew you were making a reference to something, but I'm not a fluent Latin speaker.
Neither am I. I'm butchering these pronunciations, and I apologize.
That's okay. Most of them are dead anyway, so it's fine. No one's around to take offense.
Except Tex.
I can only imagine him, like, just shaking, holding onto a seat, trying not to say anything.
I'm being good. I'm good.
So,
All right.
heading over to comms.
Yeah. So there are hard points that you can rent. Otherwise, you'll have to find something that isn't pay by the minute.
Well, I'm sure we can make an arrangement directly with the operator rather than a direct rental point. You know, just a little bit further up the chain.
They appear to be off your ID. You swipe, and then you've got the hard point. But the company that manages them does have an office off the concourse.
Let's go have a quick speaky, shall we? How
Yeah.
much do they charge per minute on the hard points out here?
They are gouging the rates right now, so it's 300 credits a minute.
Okay. How long would you say I would need to download the information I'd be looking for?
Okay. For that information, we are looking at probably 45 minutes.
We can't afford that.
Okay. Do you want to
We could,
down?
but it'll pretty much, yeah.
Well,
Where are we
you
heading
find
to
a
again?
way not to pay.
We could
Yeah,
afford
that's basically what I'm trying to do. Like, that's what the idea.
that. We could afford that, but we're using other crew members' money, or 1.25 times.
So you guys are currently at Caladborg. You have been sent to Mora, the seat of the Deneb region of the Spinward Marches, to pass your information to the, I believe it's a count who runs the Spinward Marches? Archduke,
Okay.
whatever he is.
I have an idea, right? We're going to use the public one, but we're going to wait for anyone to use one and then use it straight after them. We'll spoof their ID information and get them to pay for it.
Okay.
As long as you can do that, yes, and I'll keep an eye on you.
It's doable. Trust me, this information could be a lifesaver for us in the near future. Because as much as, as much as we're working for the Scouts, you do not know who is listening, especially with the news we were just given.
The less I know, the less I go to prison for if we get caught.
You know it, buddy!
All I know is it's going to help save our lives.
All right. So,
That's the thing, at least.
what
That's
do you
all
want
I'm
to
trying to
roll to break into and spoof?
Well, it'd just be computers, wouldn't it? Because that's exactly what's going to be connecting.
Mm-hmm.
All I've got to do is get it to... Like, as long as we get in there quick enough, it should still be in the buffer, and then I can just go... No, this connection's still continuing, thank you very much. And it should work. So would you want computers or comms for that?
We'll do computers.
Okay. Thank you for all me fancy doodads and plugs and what's-its.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check. Okay. And what difficulty would you like it at?
With it being an open connection, just basic. Normal.
So, easy or routine?
Routine, sorry.
Routine? Okay, thank you.
Alright, yeah, you were able to locate the information. It's all open source, but...
Fantastic. So, here's the fun thing. We're going to be long gone before that guy who's just ripped off finds out anyway. When the next expert comes in.
Alright, so yeah, that is up to date as
also,
of now.
Also, I want stock market information.
Stock market info? Okay.
Yes. Because I want to see how things have just fluctuated, because we've just, like, as you pointed out, this is a very corrupt and all that kind of world. So, we should see how certain market factors are changing, or who's making the most of this situation?
War industry is up, everything else is down.
Is there any particular one which has spiked more than the others? Basically, which one moved the fastest? That's the question.
Ammo. Actually, your contractors, Interstellar Ordnance, they had a good spike. Not so soon that it's suspicious, but they're certainly one of the first to take a ride in the stock market fluctuation when news hit this sector.
Okay. Well, now that I've got what I needed, let's go get what you need. Go get you that suit.
All right.
Before I leave, do I see any cameras around the place?
There's cameras everywhere. It's a surveillance state, and you're all cam girls.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, we'll hopefully be long gone, and...
Well, we will be. They don't check these things, ever.
That is the problem with mass surveillance, is you've got to know what you're looking for because you have an ocean of data.
Yep.
And when you don't trust computers enough to have AI or anything, that means you've got to have an actual person do it.
Would be worse.
Yeah. All right, so you guys head over. You are allowed aboard the ship. Head on over to the supply section. It appears to be a normal vac suit. It is Imperial Navy colors instead of Imperial Scout Gray. It's blue with gold accents and the gold starburst, but otherwise it is a normal Imperial pattern standard vac suit.
Good enough. Thank you very much, sir. It's going to be most helpful, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Y'all stay safe now.
You too. And good hunting.
Yeah, give them hell. All right. Anybody else have anything else they want to do on this planet?
Kroban announces to the captain. He says to the captain, he walks up and he's like, Captain!
John is currently rummaging through all of the spare
Janitor,
uniform.
Captain!
Mr. Kroban, a pleasure. Please come to assist.
Question.
He's just going to put some of the coveralls into Kroban's arms.
Question.
If you can.
Question.
If I don't answer you, you're just going to say question the entire time?
Is it nominal for Earth crew operations to arm so heavily, so vast a fleet, on such short a notice, without anyone clearly understanding to whom we are fighting, and where we are going, and for what reason? Is that nominal?
Define nominal.
Normally, wars require targets. Perhaps I am old-fashioned.
That was going to be a very long discussion. On your home planet, do you have bureaucrats and politicians?
We shot most of them centuries ago. The rest we keep in zoos for torment. Yes, we have bureaucrats!
I can't tell if you were joking or not, but your planet is sounding much happier.
Speaking of, there's a knock as somebody walks in the open airlock, and it's like, hey, I'm the Imperial Ships Inspector. I've got to come check off on all the work. Don't mind
Are you
me.
here to check the paint, sir?
Among other things.
Excellent. We have much of it. Thank you.
I believe that your duty is there, Mr. Kroban.
Oh, as you wish. I'm just wondering to whom we are dropping bombs on. Not that I lack enthusiasm.
You're the only crew member currently that has the most enthusiasm to vaporize a large group. I appreciate
Just point
this.
where, and I will do my best.
I will think of an appropriate answer, and I will deliver to you later in regards to your question about why our system is so unique.
I just find it funny we're going to a war footing without knowing what's going on. That's rather interesting, is it not?
You would be surprised how often this is the case. Even with incredibly fast communications, you are told to prepare.
Things are very normal here, yes. Very normal. He walks off.
He's just going to walk off with, like, the uniform still in his arms?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Well, you gave him to him.
He just wanted to know what you were going to do to it if he just tossed them to you, and okay, it'll be an interesting experiment. Beyond that, the captain would, besides organizing his stateroom, would be ensuring that whatever extraneous gear was stored in storage actually would be loaded onto the vessel, and that his equipment would be prepared. And then after that, ensure everybody was squared away with their equipment. Even Mr. Carlos Jones.
I've been trying to figure out what's going on this whole time. You know what? I'm just going to go to you, Captain, and I'm just going to be like, I find it real funny. You're real happy and fine with doing whatever it is we're doing. And yet, you seem to be okay with also throwing away lives.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Jones?
I mean,
whose
why
lives have I
do
thrown
you
away?
care about these chuckle fucks walking around with us? Huh? What are they getting for you? Because Carlos Jones doesn't believe in just people coming into this ship and taking what's theirs. The last time I checked, we're the ones that found this vessel. And secondly, they fixed it, free repairs. So why are we here? What are you gaining out of this?
What are your priorities, Mr. Jones?
Okay, I roll a deception against him
What would be
to see if you're bullshitting me. You
he's
deflecting every
very serious.
answer.
There's no deception. He's being brutally true.
About what?
Answering your question with a question.
That's not an answer. He's just going to look at you and go, no, what is the answer to my question?
Why? And your question is, why am I willing
Why are you willing to go along with all this? And don't you dare say it's because you're in the Navy.
Then you are not going to like the answer to that, because I feel it's my duty.
Ah, yeah, okay, sure. Well, that's all right. You keep doing what you're doing. I am 100% right behind you.
How about...
You could always make friends, but instead, you just want to push it to the side, because out of all of us, I think you're probably the most self-centered bastard on this ship.
Woo! Probably a valid assessment, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But I'll tell you what, if you decide you ever want to let me in on whatever you're doing, I might be able to help you, because, that's what a crew does. But I'll leave that up to you. Anyway, I'm going to go help Crowbon do whatever it is he's doing downstairs, probably blowing the engine up, which hopefully that's what happens, because I don't want to go where we're going.
The captain will just smirk. As you wish.
Well, that was spicy.
Yeah.
You should fuck already. Just don't.
Yeah, just make out. Anyways, that was good.
I like it. I like the actual adamant dislike of any authority.
Yeah, you have a whole crew of anti-authoritarians or somebody who maybe came from something that resembles a government.
I don't know where Crowbon fits on the political spectrum. Authoritarian?
Pro-atomics.
Just nuke everything.
It's the classic alignment chart. Good, evil, lawful, neutral, bacon necktie.
Yeah, you're trying to deceive a guy who's does things.
But it wasn't a deception, Mike. He truly means that.
Oh, no. I'm sure what you said there was not a deception, and totally not. Your actions and everything that you have been doing up to this point since everyone has joined this ship totally didn't raise a red flag with a criminal.
All right. The pencil pusher completes his checks. He seems uncomfortable as he heard the entire argument in the bridge.
Don't worry.
He's like, okay, I'm going to
Again,
go
Carlos
now.
makes no excuses.
Excellent. Well, he can't.
He's just walking around saying, Carlos makes no excuses. Carlos
he
makes
can't.
no
He's Carlos
excuses.
Jones. He's like, I'm Carlos Jones. And he drops a mic, and they're like, where do you keep getting microphones?
I think it's good. Everyone should leave our ship feeling something, even if it's
All right.
All right.
So you guys have just been cleared to leave. You have a J4 ship. You have enough fuel for a J4 jump. And you have to go generally in this direction to get to Mora.
Moira.
Yeah. So Foundry's not going to let me upload a map big enough to show you the entire sector. If you want to, I can drop the link so that you can see your destination in the
That
travel
probably
map.
would be useful, yes.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the travel map.
So there's Mora, and we are currently over here at Koladborg, which is in the
maps are
section of...
big.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Where's what?
It's like 2 sectors to the west.
Oh, yeah.
Mora
there it
is your current destination, and Caladborg, which I keep saying Borg, not Bolg, because who the fuck does LG
Borg.
is your current location.
Yeah, we had to take a right at completely nerdy Sword World Confederation, Iron, Bronze, Bitter.
It would be best to avoid that.
Yeah, so you can follow the jump route if you choose, or you can go around the Sword World's Confederation if you so deem it necessary.
I was going to say, from the information I got, what route will basically have us encounter the least amount of ships? We want to obviously minimize the amount of contact we have with anything until we get this job done, and we can run away spectacularly.
So it looks fairly even. A lot of Imperial Navy ships with high jump, J4 and higher, have gone through Biter and followed the jump route. There is a patrol that is around the Mithril area, but they appear to be smaller ships, J3, J2, on patrol. Everything big appears to be heading coreward, along with their escorts.
Basically, the best way to treat this is, everyone is hostile until proven otherwise. Automatically assume this is a full breakdown of the Imperium into feuding states. Make that assumption, it's the safest one to make.
Okay. So maybe add on that, would be beneficial to get updated codes and whatever intelligence on communication lines amongst the enemy, if possible, if they've cracked the code.
So you do now have an updated code book. So if you get any more messages, you should be able to decipher them.
Okay, I needed to clear that one to make sure we could do that.
Should.
The second one, any information we can gain on the enemy itself and like how they're communicating, if we've cracked any of their codes.
He does not even have an enemy to provide to you. He got word we are at war and has gotten no further information.
So yeah, there's
we'll
not.
know in a couple months how the war's going.
Assuming we haven't
with the
found
amount of time it takes to travel from this section of the Reaches to the core sector, this has been going on for a year already there. It takes a year for information to travel that far.
Yep.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of the scale, even at the fastest
How long would it
speed,
take to jump? More than a year?
that is the speed at which the fastest ship can jump. It takes 51 weeks with a J6 drive to jump from the core sector to out here. The Empire is massive. Mm-hmm.
So if we took the most direct route, I'm going to say following the green lines. I saw the...
So the green lines are the jump routes. That is the X-boat route for information. That is what the mail takes. But it's not necessarily what you have to take. As long as there's a world there, and it's a world that you can either buy fuel or refuel at a gas giant. These voids, if you don't have enough jump to jump across, you can actually stow fuel in the center of the void at the point you can jump to, refuel there, and then go further. But it's considered hazardous to do that, because if something goes wrong, you don't have enough fuel to jump back.
I've calculated two routes for people. The one that follows the line as close as possible, which is does go through Sword World space. The second one does not. So Caladborg, Biter, Adabiki, Kar, Scandia, Mercury, Moran, Mora, or Smaug, Warden, Cyrene, Gandia, Mercury, Moran, Mora. I think that's all J4. That should be correct. I'll update it if not.
I'm going to say we should definitely use the route which doesn't follow the X-boat lanes, because if anything's going to be currently tracked, followed...
I agree, because
installed,
it's not only that, it's if we follow the X-boat lanes and that traffic's coming back from the planet, what if we find that we're in a shooting war versus somebody who knows they're coming to kill us and we don't know we need to defend ourselves?
Yeah, I would say that it's not quite as close as possible to the X-boat. It does diverge in a couple of places, but this does get us to several gas giant worlds all on the way, so it's a nice, safe option. I think the second route is best because it's one less jump at the very least.
The question as well is, how long will our supplies last outside of fuel?
100%. That's why I wanted to know what is the distance using the second route, because I agree that's the best one.
The second route, from what I can see, all goes by worlds which are colonized, except for Gandia, which is a class E. Well, it's class E. It's not X, so it does. There is a colony. There is some sort of starport there, Gandia. But everyone else is class B or C, or in a couple of places, class A are starports.
Our ultimate destination, Crow, is supposed to be Mora, which is like 1.5 sectors to the right from where we're currently at.
Oh, okay.
The red kind of writing in that Mora sector.
I would say this route actually does. I didn't note this. The route does take us through a yellow zone, which might be a problem.
An amber zone.
Yes, Siren.
Yep.
So we can calculate a route out. Like we can go to Aldebeki and then Lunion, and then Gandia, Mercury, Catus, Mercury, Moran, Mora. There. That's a better route. Probably one more jump though.
So the approximate distance to it is, time to get to the location. Apologies if I missed that.
7 to 8 weeks at best.
And the supplies we currently have?
You've got approximately that much supplies. Some of these other states will be able to potentially supply you.
So we pick a long way. Yeah, at this point, the captain would want to bring the crew together and discuss route. What is suggested by CJ?
I got astronavigation.
Fantastic. Yeah. If there's any other thoughts that we may be having or anything we have missed before we go.
I don't agree with any of this, but, I can't really control it at this point.
I don't with it either, but it's leave the station at least minimum or get shot for sedition.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, why are we making these plans to have these people go to this location when we could be like, hey, we need to have the original crew in the bridge for a few moments. We just need a little nostalgia chime, and then we're like, hey, Crowbon, could you do us a favor and open the windows, please?
Yeah, so here's the idea.
And then we just fly away.
No, all we have to do is play along for now, because if we play along for now, we can ride with these tickets and these IDs and then get to where we want to go and then shed whatever skins we must.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of that.
The idea is
awesome.
think about it like a license, you know what I mean? We've just been given a license to do Navy stuff. We've been given a license to do government stuff, carte blanche.
Yes, but they're still on our ship. I'm saying we should definitely plan to make sure they are not.
No, they left.
Oh, they did. Oh, so we are on our own. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I'm completely missed that detail.
Yeah, they came aboard to do repairs and maintenance and paint.
I thought we were going to be carrying a bunch of troops with us.
No.
Okay. That was my only concern. That's why I was.
Yeah, that was
so
my
hard
thing. I thought they were loading up like troops we had to deliver. So I was like, well, there's no way out unless we want to kill a whole bunch of soldiers.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I thought.
No, I read it different, but it's okay because Crovan doesn't understand anything. He's just
okay.
like, yes, paint.
It makes so much more sense now because I was going so hard on the captain. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are these people coming here? Why do you not care? And you were like, why are you yelling? It's really loud.
Yeah, okay,
and
that's my bad. I wasn't clear enough.
No, that's fucking hilarious because I was like, oh, is there like something I'm not seeing?
It takes about 3 years for the message to get from the captain to Crow's character.
Well,
he's got a couple jump drives.
No, look, I honestly, my character was just messing with the captain before, but the second this started happening, he just went, oh, hell no, I know what the fuck you're doing. That's where it came, but I didn't know
Crowan also pointed out, nobody knows what's going on. And he said it many times, and everyone's like, yes, we're following orders. And he's like, for what purpose? And it's like, we're following orders. And he's like, yes. Yes, you are.
Let us continue on the journey. I apologize. I was just completely
Let's say, if we do want to go rogue, this would be the best place for it because this is independent space, and this is the best place for it because this is just going deeper into the Imperium and to the regional, or to the sector, subsector capital.
Yeah, we're presuming the Imperium is still in one piece when we go forward. That's a very bold claim. Because the thing is if you move in any direction in space and you move toward the position of calamity, it may have started to play out by the time you go there. So you're jumping forward in time that's already played out. It's really shitty. The work could have been gone for a year by the time we get in.
Especially we have to stop for maintenance.
The second route to Lunion does mean we have to dock. It does mean we'd have to refuel at the starport. There's this little area where we either have to go through a yellow zone or we have to go through a starport if we want to keep it at a minimum of 8 jumps. If we had another planet that to only do gas giants, that's 9 jumps now. But it's the subsector capital, so should be safe.
Yeah. So y'all have some decisions to make.
So the captain at this time, with everyone there, I'll say, you've been given orders that some do not wish to follow, seem to feel that it's foolish for me to be doing this, and other unique expletives associated. We do not know truly what the enemy is. We do not know what we will meet. We have been tasked with delivering a message. My intent is to deliver a message up into the point where there is a point of delivering said message. I will not sacrifice this crew for simply the fact of delivering a message to an already destroyed planet or sector.
Captain says it's a message to Garcia time, guys.
All right.
Yeah,
If you're
I was
familiar
like,
with
hey,
that
you had me
short
tearing
story.
up, man. I almost believed you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Just messing with
Your words have been truly inspiring.
There are no atomic weapons. This war is terrible.
Oh, I can show you how to make an A-bomb.
Come into my office later.
That is what the internet is for.
You're like, Crowbot, have you heard of the internet? What? You put all your secrets in the open?
We also send a little disc out into space saying exactly where we are. But anyways,
I maintain an updated copy of the Anarchist Cookbook.
It's just like, why would you tell everyone this all the time?
Updated. God.
I never said we were smart, Crowbot.
how about the fact that we also have our DNA and the rest of it?
Does not mean wisdom.
Mr. Dante, what do you think of all this? I haven't heard from you much.
I figured I was just hiding in my room, or whatever room I was assigned on the new ship.
Well, this is the same ship.
Oh,
New
so
ship,
what is the
same as
regular-
old ship.
Oh,
That's
it's
our
just a-
ship.
Okay.
Just new paint.
Yeah, we literally painted it. There's a photo of the paint job as the character, which I've only sort of statted out. I will fix that at some point.
So what he did after he got kind of forcefully had to put on some other people's uniform, he went back to his place and started desanitizing himself.
Ah, yes.
So he's been very busy making sure that he is really clean, but his lack of any kind of interactions is because he's not usually forced into an outfit.
Very true. Especially with the high collar. I mean, you gotta like scrape all the skin off your neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out pretty red as I gotta get my whole top layer skin off.
Oh yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing? Are you moving forward?
Move sideways.
Where are we exactly? Like on the map?
You are at Caladborg, and you can search for any planet in the search bar on the Traveller map. Here, I'll bring you guys back here. So yeah, you are at Caladborg, right there.
Yeah, sorry.
And your next jumps are either Biter or Smog if you intend to follow your mission, or somewhere else if you intend not to.
So everyone's off our ship besides us now, right?
Yes.
It's just you guys. You are still in dock. You haven't pulled away yet, unless you say you have.
I can't see a problem with staying, and I'm going to stick to the orders given.
I make sure to turn on the autopilot software for the captain.
Yep.
Thank you. I guess at this point it would be for the characters.
It'd be like pulling out like in Galaxy Quest, you know, where they pull out and it just scrapes all the way out. And he's like, oh, shit.
I guess we're still defenseless as a vessel. We don't have a gun.
Yeah.
You do have a single triple missile turret.
Oh, with missiles?
Yes.
Oh, good.
That's a good feature, actually having the ammunition.
And I actually know how to be a turret gunner, so that's good.
Hell
Turn
yeah.
some of those missiles into nukes.
Had you guys thought about that, we might have been able to get you a second turret, but That would have been instead of the other extra shit you guys got. Besides, you pissed off the chief engineer. He doesn't want to give you shit.
He gave us a good paint. That's what we're really happy about. Structural paint.
It is really beautiful in the white
Extra
and the
lead.
red. Yeah. Really, really beautiful in the white and the red.
So, not to drag it, Gavin very much will say, this is the plan. I like the route that was being specified, the third one, because it avoids all of the dangerous areas. And fittingly, he will also offer that any crew member that chooses not to be a part of it will be dropped off and marked as missing in action along the way. It is your choice after that.
You know, I think you're on something, Captain.
Explain.
Engage.
He's going to look very confused.
Engage.
You
But go forward.
want to come along, Mr.
start the
Jones?
engines. Let her rip. He's saying all this sitting in the captain's chair with his legs crossed.
I was about to say, fuck.
Engage, let her rep, let's go. Kick the pig, light the tires, and smoke the fire.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. He's just saying, like, let's, hey, pull the cord, let's go.
Dante enters the
Oh, sorry, I'm in
bridge
your chair.
in pretty much like a shower robe.
Just red because of, like you were saying,
just
clean.
really heavily scraping his skin off, essentially, in a shower with like one of those like balls of fiber, and then just sits down in the navigation chair. Are we leaving?
If there's no objections. Yes, he will then sit into it and proceed to take off the ship, even if there was objections.
The whole thing is, we still don't know what the hell's going on, so...
I don't think any of these people do.
I'm curious. I'm filling out the little ship sheet for the crew. Who has the highest medical skill?
I have 4.
Oh, okay. You're the medic.
What?
So
I will make a very mighty meal.
I was a physician for a while, then, but I never got any skills from that except medic is 0. But then I got medic 1 on a roll.
How do you roll for that?
Medical?
Oh, I don't.
If you-
That's because I don't have it.
Oh.
Oh,
If
that
you
would
don't
make
have it, then you just roll like the
Yeah.
stat associated.
Yeah, I was like, oh, how do you roll for med? Oh, like, oh yeah, because I don't know how to do band-aids.
You might have jack of all trades.
I do.
That covers a lot.
I don't have any jacket.
Oh.
He's kind of had to
Jack of all
survive.
trades just makes unskilled checks with a -2 instead of a -3, up to 0.
Okay.
The I can figure it out guy.
I figured out.
Hell yeah.
He can figure it out. Oh, yeah.
He's a
Got
smart
this.
guy. Can figure. Dude, he's. Oh. What's that?
So does the captain have
That was the
to
captain's theme.
sit on Carlos Jones to pilot the ship?
No,
or
I said I got up.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't
Okay.
hear that.
No, sorry.
Oh, no, I think you moved for... I thought you were moving out of the way for
No. I saw
Dante.
you looking at me. Like, oh shit, am I in your chair? I got up, but I said it really fast, so you probably didn't hear it. It's all good.
All right.
All right.
Let's start navigating.
Want me to roll astro navigation? So
Hell yes. CJ listed 3 of them. Taking the bottom one.
I just imagine he just sees stars in front of him, and he's like, whoa, whoa.
All right, Diggs, you successfully plot out astronavigation to Smog. That is your destination, correct?
is that correct, Cap?
That is correct. I'll take the route and put it into the...
Adding 1 to my temper class astrogation jumps.
Excellent. Thank you. All right, Captain, you bring her about away from the station, get clearance. You do now have a working transponder, so you are no longer being assigned temporary codes.
How long is it going to take us to jump to Smog?
A week. Every jump takes a week, unless it goes wrong.
All right, 1 more week training with my god.
All right. You guys make the jump into jump space.
Whoa.
Krobon,
Yes.
give me an investigation roll, or engineering, whichever you prefer.
Oh. I'm gonna go with engineer.
You hear a rattling somewhere in the bowels of the ship.
I will follow this rattling.
You follow it to a access panel.
Today.
which leads into actually the fuel tanks. It appears to be something on the other side.
Huh. I'm going to poke at it.
Prentice gets an urgent need to don his vac suit.
You see your hair stand up? Like, what?
Krovan finds one of the many mops that was dropped on the floor from busting out that closet, and then goes in there and starts using the handle to poke at it.
You're poking the fuel tank with the mop.
Poking the rattling thing with the mop handle, yes.
It's inside the fuel tank, you think.
I'm gonna bang on the fuel tank with the mop.
Alright. That is producing a very similar noise to the one that is already being made inside the fuel tank.
He's going to go, Krovan to janitor, Captain.
Captain here.
I believe that there is a device inside of the fuel tank. It makes this kind of noise. And he starts banging on the fuel tank with the mop.
It sounds almost like somebody with a tin cup on old, jail bars.
Mr. Kroban, is there a possibility that by you poking the fuel tank, which I'm assuming you are, with this mop, that you will cause a rupture and cause additional damage?
If I could destroy your fuel containment device with a mop handle, I would welcome the death and relief from serving on this vessel. Unfortunately, fate has not been that kind. It is very, very, very hard to break.
Thank you very much for the morale update, Mr.
Our
Kroban.
captain got all of his fuel tank ideas from Half-Life 2.
Just Half-Life collision noises.
Yeah, just like it hits too many times, it just explodes.
What would you suggest is the way to determine what is going on with the fuel tank, Mr. Kroban?
Someone left tools in there. That is the sound of malfeasance. When the pumps kick on, they rattle around.
I would like you to work with any crew member you feel necessary to solve the problem and report back to me.
It's not a fish tank. I cannot reach in there while the engine is running.
Perhaps you and Mr. Dante can figure out a way to analyze externally, unless you wish us to stop at the nearest planet. Empty the fuel tank.
I need a diagnostic on the fuel tank. Can I just roll?
There's no stopping. You guys are in jump space.
Can I roll something to just have just a quick diagnostic of the system, see if there's anything showing off?
Yeah.
Alright. Computer.
Do an X-ray of it. It's just like a wrench bouncing around inside of it constantly.
Yeah, it's probably...
I just plug in my USB device to my cell phone so I can check it.
OBD2 scanner says it's throwing this code.
You gotta run the code. Yeah, I'm getting
Does anyone have the manual? I don't know what 053 means. Anyone?
Yeah, it's a fuel injector.
Yeah, the Chilton manual for the Stentervern Shipworks Temper class.
That's what I mean, is we're sitting there with the OBD2 plugged in, and we're sitting there with the manual like, oh god, what does this code mean?
It just keeps screaming oxygen sensor. We don't have oxygen sensors. It's always an oxygen sensor.
It's that or the fridge isn't working properly.
The only ones I know is just clear codes. That's it.
Yeah, I keep resetting it, but it keeps coming back, so you know it's bad.
No, it does not seem to show anything adverse in the ship. Just something's in there.
Someone set us up the bomb.
The bombs are usually secured pretty well. This is bouncing around a little bit.
Bombs in decayed care. Someone cared enough to do it right.
I love the progressive loss of morale of the Crowbot because he doesn't have access to a nuke. He's gone from I'm happy to be here to I wish to die in a hellfire within the course of one day.
Look, man, it's a big thing to realize your dreams are lies.
Holy shit, I could get mute like halfway through this.
Don't worry, Crowbon's gonna find... Don't worry, Crowbon's gonna find what's making noise, or he's gonna make it worse.
The other side of Dante is he won't mutiny, but he'll just accept whoever calls themselves boss.
On that note, Mr. Dante, you wouldn't happen to have some man-portable sensors available, would you?
Well, I have everything that you possibly want to carry onto a ship in storage.
Excellent.
What are we looking
Down with
for
the
exactly?
eggs.
I have a scientific toolkit, I got a mechanical toolkit, I got forensics toolkit, engineering toolkit, electronics toolkit. I have electromagnetic probe, that might be able to read what's in there.
I want to make sure that that crew didn't add anything we did not know about to the
You
ship.
mean like bugs?
Yes.
Can I remodulate the sensors to pick up any kind of like bug-based devices on the ship?
Well, yeah, I mean, for a bug to work, you have two options. Is either somebody comes and collects it, or it transmits data.
So can I just check wavelengths for data?
Yeah.
Alright. Do I pick up any?
The only thing emitting anything for data streams is the ship's sensors themselves. Which
And my bug
is
is on the
just,
captain.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Well, he's changed uniforms. Are they still on him?
Oh, there! I sewed him into all of his jeans.
Ah.
I know I shouldn't have let you fix my pants.
I have very good
You
seamstress.
tailored them too short.
He has like capris. He's
Listen,
going
I
around and
don't-
everyone's like,
He has
"Nice
an
capris
issue
cap."
anytime pants drag on the ground. So he always kind of has them higher than they should be, so there's no chance you're going to step in something and it'll be on your pants.
He's got Millhouse. Everything's coming up, Jonathan. He's got flats.
I'll just... Well, I don't believe that we're currently bugged unless it's a recording one, which I wouldn't be able to pick up on sensors anyways. We'd have to x-ray whatever's going on in the... We could attempt like some kind of... I don't think I have an x-ray machine. Yeah, I don't really have a way I could scan inside. I mean, would I have any way to scan inside, Dep? Like a fuel tank for any kind of foreign matter?
I don't think you took anything that would give you that.
I mean, I literally bought everything in the core book, so I'm not sure what I'd be missing. But we'll go with no. I can't help you.
Well, I think it would be there's a kind of combat goggle that would let you see through the wall, but it's high tech level and expensive.
How does fuel get into that tank exactly on this ship?
So there are maintenance hatches, but that's not how you get fuel. There is a port in which gas can be discharged, or through the fuel scoops, which go through the processor to refine it.
Yeah.
So it's a pressurized gas cylinder, essentially gas container, big ones.
And we used the fuel scoop when we jumped, didn't we?
You used the fuel scoop when you jumped to Caladborg. They topped you up.
Okay, so something. All right, so some kind
Yeah,
of.
and the fuel is almost the entirety of deck one.
Yeah. Hell, somebody's gonna have to go swimming in there. It sounds like.
Swimming in pressurized hydrogen.
I'm about to say, like, Crowbon, time for you to...
Ah, yes.
The
The temperature on Jupiter is wonderful this time of day.
The
Let's
flaming
not
skeleton
have
just jumps in
the
our fuel.
fireball inside the liquid hydrogen fuel tank.
No, I volunteer. This seems very fun. We can all go together.
He just doesn't even need the suit. He just steps in there and he's like, ah, it's like a spring.
It is ill-advisable to leave the ship in jump space. You are in a pocket tear of a dimensional space.
I like that they have to put a sign there next to the airlock. It is inadvisable to leave the ship during jump.
Hi.
There are many rumors of men going insane from merely seeing jump space.
Jesus.
I'm gonna stick my head out the window.
I think you are from jump space.
Crowbar looks out there and
Probably.
he goes. He looks out there and he's like, "It seems normal." Hi, Gary.
This Crowbon Amish just go, driving
Yeah.
by with horses.
Don't talk to them. They're very weird.
They're like the nightmares of yore with like the whole flaming skeletons. Like, okay. I'm assuming the IR goggles inside of the captain's HEV, the vac suit wouldn't pick up anything.
Well, so those are just IR goggles, right?
Sure.
Well, you're the one that took them. Tell me what it says.
It just says IR goggles, so yes. I'll look it up. God, get all the sass on your
IR goggles, IR goggles, IR
looking
goggles,
it up.
IR goggles, IR goggles, IR goggles. It doesn't actually say. Okay. With your infrared goggles, sure, we'll give it to you. You don't see any heat sources in there.
This is good.
Also, you have difficulty with those goggles when Krobon is near your field of vision, as he seems to bloom out the system.
Oh my
It's
god.
very warm.
Mr. Krobon has been detected.
I checked my Geiger counter. Is everything okay?
Yeah, just the normal background radiation.
Nice. That's the good radiation.
Yeah. Gives you a nice tan. Alright. So it's still rattling around in there. You guys just gonna put up with it for a week?
I think we should leave it alone unless it,
Exactly.
I'll have
let's wait till we're out of jump space before we play with the fuel.
I'll have the system like every hour or so just do a quick diagnostic, and if anything changes, have it just ping me.
Okay.
We'll write a report on it and deal with it later, unless it intensifies.
I figured if we get to our location with no issues, we can, with an empty tank, we can check it before we scoop.
Question: Can we attach a somewhat powerful magnet to the side of the fuel tank and see if we can pull the thing in?
Where do you have a powerful magnet?
Well, I don't. I do the guns bit, but I'm just.
Listen, Depp. Little do you know, the Dew Claw is highly magnetic because it could do everything.
Okay, so you guys want to fabricate an electromagnet. Am I reading this right?
Well,
doable.
Do we have a fabricator?
they can do that. I'm putting as many bulkheads between me and the tank, and while I'm in my vac suit.
Yes, same.
Let's pencil this for a later idea, maybe. What was that?
Listen, let's use electromagnets next to the engine. It'll be really good, especially when we're in jump space. Let's use
look, the
electromagnets
screens are
next to the
turning purple.
FTL drive. Let's use electromagnets next to the FTL drive while shooting through space. This sounds great.
The same technology we use for preventing like hardware disease in cattle. We're just gonna whip a magnet inside of the gas tank and just let suck up anything that might be
I
metallic
just
in there.
realised that, yeah, our the advancement of technology is a magnet on a bit of rope. That is going to be the way how we fix this.
Or maybe you could check the filters.
Well, the filters aren't new, and they show green. Diagnostics shows they're both green. They both.
Maybe when the
means this
filters
is-
came loose.
No, this is bigger than the filter if it's going clang, clang, clang. This has got to be a wrench or a washer or like a pipe wrench or something they left in there. Or they welded something or left a boot.
It'll be fine.
There's a squirrel just
I
bouncing
think I know
around.
what's inside that, and if it what I think it is, Deputy, you're fucking hilarious.
It's a banana.
Oh no, I just thought of what I thought of what I would put in there if I was deputy, and I'm like, hell yeah, man. Let's see if we're right, yeah.
Let's flag that for additional issues, Mr. Crowbon. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put in a maintenance request.
That's what I mean.
Clanging noise in the fuel tank.
That's what you just like add it to the log, and Krovan goes over to the chalkboard in the engine room and write fuel equal dangerous, but in his own like little like hieroglyphics, so you kind of understand it.
Inform the rest of the crew of any additional changes and continue to monitor.
Well, I will tell you this: if something changes in the fuel tank, you will not have long to wonder what happened.
Thank you, Mr. Crowbon.
The suggestion is the explosion will remove that capacity.
I'm aware, Mr. Crowbon.
The fireball will be very large.
I feel like I don't think it'll explode.
Please calculate the approximate size of detonation and report to Mr. Dante with that result. Captain
Well,
out.
I would say-
I could do roll for that.
Captain out. Click.
I would.
Okay, can I do a chemistry roll
God damn it.
to figure out if I know the explosive volume, if there was an explosive device inside the fuel during a jump, the kind of damage?
The damage would be catastrophic if there was an explosion in the fuel bay in jump. Ships disappear occasionally in jump. They enter jump space and never return. And there's a lot of rumors about what happened to those ships, but that would be one cause.
I will relay that to the captain.
So you're like, the chief engineer's crazy. Actually, I ran the numbers. This happens all the time.
But Captain, I would not worry about. I believe that just having something inside the tank is not detrimental to itself. Although, on the off chance that it is an explosion, we would know what none of us would survive.
Thank you, Mr. Dante. This was
No worries.
How the hell did he tap into the community? Thank you, Mr.
I leave it
Crowlot.
open for everybody. I want us to stay in touch.
Yeah, he really likes the teamwork thing, so he just opens it to everything. When you open a private one, he's like, "Oh, let's ask a friend."
It's just an open
And
party.
Dante is like right on board with that, so he made it happen. For some reason, every time anyone talks in any room, it just gets broadcast over everyone's communicator.
That's
It's
nice.
like-
So like everyone's involved, even if they don't want to be. It just comes in.
Curtis
Yeah.
is trying to stab us with his dew cloth. Shut up.
Oh, I pulled the battery out my comm a while ago.
So it's like in Space Station 13, where you're like, the captain just leaves broadcast on his headset and just walks around and talks. So the command channels just shut up with like, "Oh yeah, these donuts are great," and you're like, "Shut the fuck up!" And it's on all channels.
God damn it. Okay. Yes, please update the log with any additional issues.
Don't worry, I'm drawing a pictogram of how many body bags we will need.
That's not necessary. There's only us.
I do believe we would be vaporized in the event of an explosion. Anyways,
No, I meant the
be
people
no-
who would shoot themselves picking up the pieces.
We would never be found.
Mr. Crowbon, does your species have a tendency to have fluctuations in mood that are rather extreme?
No, I just thought we would be rid of this terrible vessel. And now it is a home.
It's the same vessel.
Disappointment is my second favorite.
So I have a query I'd always like to ask people while we're on long journeys. If you replace half of the ship, is it still the same ship?
Ship of Theseus. I am familiar with the concept.
Oh,
you
nice.
also do the same thing with food stuff, I've noticed.
Oh, it's like adding filler into chicken and things like
Correct.
I'm going to
That's
go
a
get
few
some
of
food.
Hey, if you take yesterday's ground chicken and add it to today's pasta salad, that's a new meal.
Right, so
I
that's
mean,
It's
Crowbon.
the lunch lady thesis.
Yeah, so Crowbon's view on it is you're like, oh, the ship's this. And he's like, your whole culture is recycled.
I think
pretty much.
there is a point where if people have to do like a DNA investigation into your so-called chicken to determine there's no chicken there, Subway, you've gone a little bit far.
Yeah, no.
Pseudo chicken.
Crowbon is just mad that he was like, okay, we'll be done of this.
Yeah, we were going
horrible
to drop
shit.
it off and be on our way. Now it's like,
Yeah, and
now
go-
you're
and
stuck
go off.
for a year.
So he's coming to terms with his officer exchange program that would be interesting experiences being drive a garbage scow. He's not very happy with it.
Well, I think we have a Ford Pinto rather than a garbage scow.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just like,
Yes.
go see Earth Navy. They have big ships and battle cruisers. And it's like, excellent, I will bring glory. And then he goes over there and it's like, here's your Rust-Oleum boat.
We have the Space Quest ship. Roger Wilco was so happy to get his first ship. It was literally a garbage scow.
I know.
That would be an upgrade for us, I think.
Yes, it would have purpose.
Yes. Not just,
Yeah, Crowbon doesn't like this vessel.
well, camaraderie through shit circumstances.
Dante enjoys anywhere he is.
Thank you.
But
So you guys can all add. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, the chief engineer's liking their vessels. Scotty's the only one. The rest of them fight them. It's kind of a
Scotty
nautical
does that.
theme. Yeah, it's a nautical theme. It's like you hate and fight the vessel because it's trying to kill you. So I'm kind of going that angle on it.
Yeah, so you guys can all add 1 week to whatever you are learning. Unless, of course, the rattle in the fuel tank is enough to distract you from said learning.
We're going to be around there.
I feel my explosives learning has actually helped with this.
So you guys are coming out of warp, or out of jump in smog.
Yep.
He's dead, Jim.
How many times
He's
has the
dead,
engine
Jim.
stalled along the way?
You come out of warp and you see the I said warp again. Come out of jump.
There's
You come out of jump a little bit further away than you had intended, Diggs. You are closer to the orbit of one of the gas giants.
Oh.
As the jump engines wind down and you switch to maneuver drive, the rattling slows and ceases.
You could probably do something with that.
If we're under acceleration, we can keep the liquid hydrogen hopefully in one place, and that means we could probably access the fuel tank as long as we're under continuous acceleration. But somebody's going to need mag boots, even if it's like a slow acceleration.
As part of our standard equipment, we wouldn't have to have inflatable fuel bladders for storing in the hold, would we? Because that was something we used quite a lot in my previous Traveller game, was just like, yeah, here you go, you can expand your fuel capacity through these like inflatable bladders that you can hold in your storage, your your bay.
I believe there's detachable fuel drop tanks, but I think that has to be specifically included.
There has to be some sort of way of draining or transferring fuel, like emergency or ancillaries. Like any ship has to have the ability to move fuel oil around for balance and ballast. Has to.
Yeah, so the fuel tank is subdivided. It's not one giant open cavity that is the entire length of the ship.
It's not a swimming pool. Aw.
No, it's multiple pressurized pools.
Aha.
So you guys, if you're able to determine which it is actually in, you can transfer fuel around. Or you can, just slowly work your way through them until you find whatever it is.
Well, that sounds like a job for the engineering team to figure out.
Science.
All right.
Science team!
We're going to have to figure out how to transfer fuel at the very least. And then once we figure out how to transfer fuel, we're going to have to figure out what in the fuck is in that tank and how to get at the access hatch.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, so we'll need someone to scan. We'll need someone to scan and go through and figure out exactly what section it's in. And then we can drain from that section to the other sections. And then, from that, ideally, we can open that access hatch and pull it out, whatever it is. Unless it's horrible. And then we can seal that back up and try to repressurize the system, and hopefully it won't blow up.
Beautiful.
That's my damage control plan. Thank you for coming to my text talk.
I think that sounds like a fucking plan to me. I was just thinking the same thing. There's got to be some kind of crossover with like a access valve.
Well, there always has to be an access hatch in case something goes wrong, right? But the tank has to be empty to get at them. Like, the machinery can't be in operation, and we can't be in jump space. So if we shut the main engine down and the fuel pump for it, and then we find out what section it's in, and then, this could be done. So first step first, we have to find out what section it's in, then shut down engine, and then localize and then access hatch.
All right. So the area that you were hearing the rattling in is we're all on this page. Yep. So it sounded like it was an access hatch directly underneath this hatch, like in the floor. And that could be one of two tanks, which are centerline on the vehicle, accessed on the exterior through maintenance hatches.
Can I use an investigate to try to see if I can listen for it, Indiana Jones style?
Sure.
Just be like, wait a minute, put my ear next to the hole.
Get a cup from the galley.
Yeah, sounds like fuel.
You hear
Sounds
nothing.
like gas.
It's like it's really loud. It sounds like
Yeah, you put your head against the floor, and your head begins vibrating at about the same tempo as the ship.
he just sits there for a minute. He's like, that's nice. All right, I don't know where it's at.
Maybe use the electronic scanning equipment. We have a science man. We have one.
Mr. Dante.
Yep.
As a member of the engineering team with Mr. Krobon, as well as those who you see are as well as now Mr.
A ship this small, you're all engineering.
I'm about to say, while I do have a little bit of mechanical background, I don't really do much with the actual engineering side of things.
Very well.
Well, what was the proper request? I wasn't...
We need to scannerate.
Well,
Find where...
easy enough.
Scannerate or find where the bang boom box, which section of contain the material.
Oh, so we're still trying to deal with because we came out of jump. Now we have an empty tank, essentially, right?
No. We need to find out which section it is to drain that.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of fuel in all the tanks.
So it's like a cell structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to move the fuel out of that cell to the other cells so that then we can access that cell in question and find out what's in it.
Yeah.
That should be easy enough to turn on some pumps and move stuff around.
Yeah.
Well, sure, that's no problem. It's to find out which section it's in, hence scannerator.
Well, we don't have a portable scanner. And
Rig it up.
when
You're smart.
all right. Can I use mechanics to try to like take apart some of
Dude, this
the...
is retrofuturism, Diggs. This is Alien. I mean, think about it. The guy's
Yeah,
like,
but
I
you
don't know.
can't take. We're in a bare bones ship. We're going to start taking the pieces apart.
Yes, that's Traveller.
All right.
Bad idea. Give me a stethoscope.
All right. I don't
MacGyver the
have a
ship.
medical kit, so I do have a stethoscope. I hand it to you.
All right, I want to use that stethoscope and then try to find this noise and where it's coming from, so I can identify it better.
Okay. I'll give you a +2 with the stethoscope.
See, now we're cooking with ass.
Mm-hmm.
I banged with a stick. I'm gonna use doctor tools.
How many times do you bang the metal against the metal and go, ah ha ha?
Hopefully, I did that correctly.
You did. You do not hear the clanging. Give me an intelligence roll.
Sure.
Well, if the pumps aren't in circulation, wouldn't it settle?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know why
You do not hear the clanging because the gravity plate is inducing artificial gravity on the ship. Now, without the pumps to move it around, it has settled. You're going to have to kill artificial gravity and then maneuver the ship so that it can impact bulkheads and make noise.
No.
Okay, yeah, let's do this thing from the Expanse. That's what it feels like now, because I'm like, yeah, this sounds like something weird. No worry, Haas. We'll find out whatever in that tank.
Clank, dead.
Wouldn't just using a pump be enough to bring it along? Unless it's an incredibly dense object?
But it's going to keep circulating, so we need it.
Like
we
a
don't want it to
wrench?
go anywhere.
You're incredibly dense.
Whoa.
So if we clang it around the ship, it won't go very far. So I guess we just you turn off the gravity, and then you use RCS.
Yeah.
Unless there's other great ideas, let's go ahead and turn off that gravity.
Oh, of course, I have my grav boots on, because... Like, turn it off, and then everyone starts floating away.
Punk.
Yeah, Crowbot actually has grab boots, so I'm not worried.
Yep, so grab boots are
I'm just going to find a handhold.
I'm going to sit in my chair. But
I've
like
played
that.
Traveller before. Yes, grab boots, please. Always have grab boots. Or tape.
They don't
Tape
cost
and
that
cats
much,
do not
that's
get
the
along.
thing.
Aw.
No, yeah, tape and cats do not get along. You just
Well,
hear one
yeah,
line,
but-
terror.
That's the point. He's a cat. No matter how he gets flipped around, he will always land on his feet.
Oh, that's right.
Does this mean I don't have to make dex rolls, Death?
You get a bonus to dex rolls.
Fair enough.
You will land on your feet, which are now broken.
Yeah.
yeah.
They were unable to
that
support
in,
the
uh,
velocity
Barotrol.
in which you have crashed to the ground.
But you are on your feet, no worries.
That's
No
terminal
worries.
velocity.
Your shin
very on your
connect to your pelvis, yeah.
The good news is you invented a new bone structure.
Pancake.
All right, so yep, you guys start. Psyduck, how are you doing this? Now that the gravity's off, you're the pilot. Actually, give me a pilot roll.
God.
We'll determine this with the dice. All right. You induce a gentle roll and then stop it. And are you still listening with the...
Oh, yeah.
You hear a very loud clanging noise. You're able to determine that it's actually on the port side.
Yeah, relay that information to our chief engineer.
He goes, yes. All right, so I'm going to crawl over there, and I'm going to start pumping out of the port side tank.
Okay.
I give the stethoscope back to Dante, and I'm like, thank you very much.
I take it from you with a piece of cloth.
Yes, it was from
and
the
then
medical
I dangle
kit.
it away from me, and then I start spritzing down the earlobe parts and everything. Just the whole thing is getting sanitized.
Ew.
Just opens up a whole thing of alcohol and pours it on it.
Oh, I mean, it's the future, so it's obviously gelled.
Yeah, ibuprofen.
It's like
yeah.
silly putty consistency, but it's a disinfectant gel.
Yeah, I think they actually have something like that.
Yeah, it's called goop. It's gross.
Or no, hand sanitizer. What am I thinking? Duh, that makes sense actually.
Yeah. Anyway, he does that.
All right. And you are killing the engines before you go into that space?
Oh, yes. Killing the engines, killing the pumps, moving all that. Yeah.
All right.
Lockout, tag out, baby. I know how to do that.
We're gonna do
Thank
Yeah.
God.
So you lock out, tag out. The ship goes to emergency lighting. There's a little glowy strip along all walls where it meets the floor.
Ooh,
Hey, that's finally
we
working.
have RGB in here.
Wow.
Whoa.
They fixed that. Nice.
Got Phillips Hue on this ship.
You cycle through the airlock and find yourself at the exterior hatch on what would be the bottom of the ship where it in gravity.
All right. Well, let's open that hatch and see what's in it.
All right, you pop the hatch open. There is an expellation of gas out of that compartment.
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit. You are staring into the dark void.
Krovan sticks his head in and turns the light on the helmet.
At the very far end, you spot an extendable ladder.
God damn it.
Krovan lowers his head through the hat and he goes, I have found a ladder!
That is not what I thought it was, but that's equally better.
Sorry, Mr. Crowbomb, please repeat.
The noise! It is a ladder!
The inside of this tank is kind of dinged up. There's small dents in it, and it's scratched up.
I will reline the tank. However, I will have to have issue with storage in your naval department. I do not believe that foot devices belong in fuel tanks.
Are you able to extract the ladder without difficulty, or do you require assistance?
There's a pause, and then you just hear the sound of a broomstick scraping a ladder from in the thing. He's like, no, I am extracting it.
Is it at least a good ladder?
You hit the lock, and the ladder partially collapses.
Excellent. So they just left the ladder in here when they put the tanks up, and they left it down there when they closed it.
Made sure to add an extendable ladder brackets broken to our ship's locker.
It is not broken.
Oh.
No, it's been cryonically preserved, as a matter of fact.
In liquid hydrogen.
It is sanitized. Nothing's going to grow on that.
It's actually been cold treated.
So you seal everything up, get the ladder back inside. When you get the lights back on,
We don't leave Krobon inside.
My compliments, Mike the engineer.
Wow, that guy's a dick.
All right. Krovan goes, a shot has been fired. I agree to this contest of wills.
No.
Mike the engineer, you will soon learn the meaning of nemesis.
I feel bad for this guy already.
The Krobon Book of Grudges comes out.
You know, Krobon, I always wondered, have you ever considered, in a situation where it is most dire, just cutting a little slat open on your arm and just spraying it in your enemies' faces as they scream?
I once took my helmet off at an Arby's.
Ah, so you have done that. Maybe that's something you might want to think about. A personal powered flamethrower.
Sorry, slobbies.
Tactical vent.
Yeah, tactical
Now
vent.
I'm thinking Arby's, damn it.
A tactical vent. He's
Slobbies.
on his shoes. He just starts flying away.
Yeah, but no, it would kill him. But he would hold his breath and open the faceplate and then just and they're like, ah! He's like, ha ha ha, I cannot breathe, but you are dying.
You're dying.
I'm dying, but you're dying faster. I win.
You cannot breathe fire. Ah, ha 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 ha, dead.
All right. As you power back up, you hear the familiar chime, and this is the IBC regional broadcast. The date is 0008-1117. In recent news, unrest continues in the capital. It is unclear the current situation. The government has advised all civilians to remain calm. For our friends who aren't with us, Bourbon tomorrow will run free downhill. I say again, bourbon tomorrow will run free downhill. Next broadcast in 12 standard hours.
Right, let's check our code book.
Yeah. Translation.
That's not in there.
It's an evolving code, gentlemen. It's longer than the last.
Okay.
It's not padding either because it's a new insertion.
I know some of these words.
If
my guy has 3 educations.
No, I'm not saying this in character. I'm saying this is a set of this is something where like a handful of people know what to do with certain phrases, and so you have to transmit in the clear. So you say certain phrases, and they know if you say like blah 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 blah, that means the emperor is dead, or blah 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 means kill this guy. It's an innocuous phrase, but they did the same thing during the French Resistance in World War II.
Yep.
John
And
has a
our
long
code book
mustache.
is immediately useless.
No, it just means we have to find someone acting squirrely and knows what they're doing in all this, and then find them, beat the shit out of them, and then get their code book. That's all that means. All we have to do is look at the person who's pursuing all this with purpose, find them, break their ankles, take their code book, and then we'll know what's going on. Whether we want to or not is a different matter.
Well, that's always someone who's willing to make a bit of scratch, eh?
What is the code book made out of?
My guess would be paper.
Yeah, so your guys' modern, actually both the old one, which is still in the safe, and the modern one you were issued on Caladborg are paper, so that they are easily destroyed in the event of boarding.
Well, you could always try to scan for a similar type of paper when we get to the next station. That should lead you to somebody who might have the code book. It is an option, though.
So wait, you mean like no, that's not a bad idea, because all of those code books would have been made out of a similar plan.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, if it's the same paper, and you have a ship with sensors on it, and a guy who can actually run the sensors, you could probably get at least a rough idea where that person might be, because I'm sure paper is a little more common, but you can get, like, pretty close. Though I might be dropping some Star Trek shit in here where it's not possible in this universe. So just feel free to correct me on that.
I mean, it's great out-of-the-box thinking. I mean, yeah. I think that's something we should definitely think about when we get to a point where we can find that.
Yeah, like a space station, because any space station within range would have picked up that transmission.
Well, that's a broadcast in the open. That goes everywhere.
Yep, everybody hears that. That is, the IBC is the Imperial Broadcast Company. They are the national news network. Nationalized, imperialized.
What would be the range of the transmitter?
It's a broadcast repeater circuit. It'll go forever. So you basically think about ripples in a pond. You fire it off in the capital, and then it just radiates out from there. Everyone who gets it repeats it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It is being repeated as soon as the local station gets their news. They broadcast it, and they send it along on the X-boat to the next station, which repeats it as they get their new one, because time travels at the speed of the fastest ships. Or news, rather.
Definitely.
You
yes.
get a tight beam as well.
On screen.
On screen, yeah. Carlos is sitting in the captain's chair again. How the hell? Hello.
Imperial warship. Hold on.
Are we that?
When did we become a warship?
That's a
Imperial shit box.
We have a single
Don't
missile.
worry. No, Diggs. We're at such a range they can't see us. So they're assuming. Well, all we have to do is act it, and then we'll be all right.
If they ask if you're a god, you say yes.
Oh, right.
This is the SWS Wootenfall, Imperial warship. Stand to, prepare for boarding. This area is under Sword World's Confederation administration.
Oh, fuck.
How long will it take to spin up the jump drive?
Do you guys don't have enough
Do you think we can
fuel,
outrun
do you?
it?
That was a J4 jump.
No, we don't. We do not have enough fuel. However, how fast are we in sublight?
You guys are just going to race off into the black out of the solar ecliptic?
Yeah.
Oh, here's the idea.
Yeah.
What if? Well, how far? No. I'm gonna do the Blues. I'm gonna suggest the Blues Brothers thing. How far will they chase us? You know what I mean? Like, so they're just like, we just sit there and we're like, yeah, no problem. We sit there still, and they pull up, and we just start pulling away. Are they gonna start shooting more? I doubt it. So just haul ass and see how much gas they have.
More than we do.
Till they leave the jurisdiction.
I just think it's funny that we just keep driving away like they're NPCs in an MMO. We just get up from our chair. We're like, oh, we'll come back to like hours later.
Fast travel away. Bye.
Yeah.
No, they'll call in more Navy if we leave. They'll be like, someone's breaking a blockade.
Oh no, we're being pushed by solar winds. Sorry.
These solar winds are pushing us so fast.
I got it,
Can't
guys.
stop.
Let's slingshot around the sun and go back in time before this ship gets here, and then jump away.
Back in time.
So, time travel stupid bullshit does happen here, but it is never
I was joking.
pleasant.
Please don't do that.
You can sometimes jump and end up before you left. Yes.
They barely survived. They barely survived those kinds of things. I was just joking. Anyway, sorry.
Mr. Dante, calculate the probability of us doing that right now.
None. You're already out of.
Well, so like,
Jump.
Captain, there's really nothing we can do. Either we want to respond. I feel like they're not being threatening.
I've got a bad idea. Let's send them a sample of the powdered eggs and say we're infected with a horrendous plague and they shouldn't come aboard.
Fucking solid.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have our entire vehicle marked with
Look, we're giving
biohazard.
We're giving Psyduck a bunch of dialogue options. It's like it's like
You have like 6 with Dante, 12 with like Crowbond that have nothing to do with the current situation.
It's like half are biting cultural commentary and the other half are... Yeah, it's just half are biting cultural commentary and the other half are just nuclear weapon suggestions.
So in the UI, if you're looking at your game screen, you'll see like there's like a message app and it says like, who would you like to interact with? And it's like a number next to all of our names with dialogue options. And you're just like, fuck. You just keep ignoring Crowbond's just climbing number.
Just do it.
Or this is like the second run where you just want to hear all of Crowbond's answers just to see how many times you can get killed in the process.
He just starts using your voicemail as like a log, like Janitor Captain's log 17. I am trapped inside the fuel cell. I do not know how I ended up in here, but I found the small Tonka truck that was bouncing around inside.
It regenerates the items. Okay. I do have one quick question. The Sword World Confederation, are they actively hostile with our organization?
The last war the Imperium fought was with the Sword World's Confederation.
Okay.
Oh.
But is it an active war? Is it hot?
No.
Okay.
No. Has not been for 30 years. Caladborg, Biter, Iron, Bronze, Mithril, Steel. Those are all actually in a non-militarized administrative zone that was under Imperial administration, but their own government, separate from the Sword Worlds, because those were taken in the last war. So there shouldn't be any Sword Worlds military, especially outside of that zone, but even within that zone. We are in Imperial space, and you're being hailed by a Sword Worlds warship coming from the area that the planet and the starport are.
Being hailed, just answer them. Come on.
So,
I have to have background information on that.
Earlier that like time travel does happen. That's because of sometimes things go wrong in jump space. Could we bullshit them and say we're from the future and thank God that we're in the past now and we really need to get urgently through here?
I love these dialogue trees that are popping up. They're just very unique.
Yeah, the other one is just in parentheses, open fire.
They're just hailing us. There's no message, right? They're not like they didn't leave a message like the other people.
Well,
No, they are actively hailing you. It was a tight beam. It is directed at you. They saw your jump out flash. They know there's a ship here.
So they have no... Oh, what's that?
Leaning over to hit connect to call.
I'm just at the point I'm just trying to get the background information as to the conflict and all that.
Oh.
What...
Okay.
I'm just like asking the crew, what is the ship? Do we know its class?
Just hit me with that, Dante. Pull up that on the screen.
Dante, put up on this. Put up on the screen what kind of ship this is.
All right. Can I do a scan, or does it have an ID on it? Something I can pull up from ship's database.
Well, it gave you the name.
Oh, okay. Then I pull up the information. And it just goes on the screen so the captain can see it.
The SWS Wutenfall, which is a patrol corvette of the Sword World's Navy, which is actually a branch of its army. It is a fast attack corvette, usually used in patrol and escort missions, so either as part of a larger fleet or as a frigate patrolling low intensity areas, places where they don't expect to need a lot of firepower.
Okay. What kind of, just doing basic comparison between our ship and their ship, what are we superior in compared to them?
I don't think we have shields.
Give me a second.
I press the compare ship button next to it, like if you're comparing a GPU on Newegg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you need.
The metric
green
tons.
versus red.
Yeah.
So,
Too many. Yes.
Let's get the Jane's manual for these guys.
Yes, exactly.
yeah. Yep. So this is a 1,000-ton frigate. You are a 400-ton courier.
Okay.
They
went on
You'll
side.
notice that there's an extra 0 there.
Yep.
They mount many turret
a
weapons, but no spinal or bay-mounted weapons, and they do not have the high drive and acceleration of true warships like the capital ships that you had seen following the Biter path.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we have 36 missiles, but that's all we have.
So how many crew members are typically on board?
Hundreds.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And their scouts.
Their crew is 100. Yep.
Oh, okay. More than I thought.
All right. So how many crew members do we have? How many do we have to kill to?
Their crew is that high because they do have a small naval infantry.
Oh, they have Marines. Great.
They've got Marines. Okay. So we are
hovering over
outmaneuvered-
the connect the call.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you got to
still just-
talk to them. You
But
have
I say
to
like
talk
this,
to them.
you have to talk to them.
There's
Whatever
no
you
way
choose,
we
you
can
have to
size
know
these-
what their
yeah.
idea is.
I am
We
going
can't
to talk
size
to
these
them.
guys. Yeah, just start talking.
They've been on
We're
wait for
following you.
15 minutes, sir.
Okay. Hey, my brain needs to know this information my character would already have. So this is going to be like neural time, not
Okay.
the whole thing. I cannot just talk randomly to people's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going
You
on.
could say, "Hey, what's up?"
I don't know naval law. I don't know naval combat. I
Well, neither
don't
do
know.
we.
you're
Don't
good.
worry about it.
You're good. We're
kinda
we're getting
do.
your shit.
You're telling me to
They
talk
just
about anything.
Dude, they showed up
what
with
I-
a fucking weapon, and
Captain,
they're
you're
acting
green, I
tough. Yeah. Oh,
What?
You're on comms.
God. Gonna look over at Dante for a moment. We are. He'll report. We are the scout vessel ISS Reckless. We are on a diplomatic mission. We do not recognize your authority in this section.
Nice. Nice.
That is a hell of an opening.
that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You're like, I don't believe you have a right to exist.
Diplomatic community, and I do not recognize you.
Hi, Mr. Wolf. I'm a house cat. Fuck you.
That's what I
Mr.
want.
Crowbone, get the engines heated up real fast.
No
Get the engines
trouble.
going. Not blowing us up. We do not wish to die right now.
Oh, now be specific.
Mr. Crinitus, potentially prepare for boarding?
They're
We
still
haven't
on the
got that
comms,
much
sir.
ammunition.
Don't worry, we can put a ladder across the door, and they will trip.
Allow me. I'll push something like, this is Dr. Dante Morgan representing the USS Reckless. Please state your nature.
Reckless. This is SWS Wutenfall.
We're now
familiar
talking
with
over
your
the
ship.
captain? What?
Benedict Mueller commanding. This area is under Sword World's Confederation Administration under Emergency Order 0114. You are to have advisors come aboard and be escorted to port.
We're on a diplomatic
You are being
message.
interned.
Is that our people or not?
No,
These are the enemy. That's why I wanted this information.
this is a foreign government.
This is like North Korea telling me, yeah, it's time to go visit.
We need
the
you
Romulans.
guys to bring
I-
our dudes to port. It's like, oh,
I have an idea. I have an
Okay.
idea, and it's retarded.
okay.
What if you said Krobon was a diplomat? They've never seen that guy.
What is your race considered?
They don't know.
Oh,
Flammable.
I would have done some background research at this point.
Oh yeah, non-imperial.
We have a non-imperial diplomat that we must transfer to. What's the next jump destination?
Well, we have orders for Mora to tell us to go to Mora, but so we can just say that. We can say these are our orders, and this is somebody you've never seen before. Would you like to be at war with them for detaining their diplomat?
We are on a escort mission to transfer a diplomat and message to Mora due to recent events. Will you allow us passage?
Reckless, this is Votenfall. Stand by.
All right, Captain. I think it's. I gotta go. You deal with this, and I get up out of my seat. And I go to my room.
Jonathan looks over at Dan's like, how the fuck did that possibly work?
Yeah, dude, Corvermite maneuver, original series. That's how you do this.
yeah. If they do it again, we'll bring him onto the bridge, and he'll be like, "Who dares speaks to me?" or whatever he wants to do, and then you're like, "You know, we are in possession of the." Yeah, exactly. It'll be good.
We are dumb and they are strong. We are not smart.
All right, so you want to scan with sensors, Crow?
Oh yeah, I was just like scan for the warship that we're supposed to be seeing because I want to verify that it's actually there.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
Could be a decoy.
I'm a rogue. I think things like this.
Oh.
Wait, if you wanted to
Dante
shake
believes this.
someone
Why
down-
would they lie about that?
Because you go to the
But if
space
you-
station, they can get within range of with their little shitty craft and fuck you up.
My idea is, what if you wanted to shake people down in a war zone and you could fake a military channel? You could say like heave to, and then when they do, a pirate ship shows up.
Yar.
Or if this is somebody trying to do like a false flag thing to try to get the war heated up again.
Yeah.
A diplomat mission getting blown up on the way. We send a distress call. Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you on that.
You guys are not diplomatic, though.
No,
Like
no,
you just
they don't-
said that.
We're courier.
Yes,
Well, we're
you're
calling their
courier,
bluff with our bluff.
but you're military courier. So what you have is intelligence of a military nature. It would be a valid target in a wartime.
True, but we're not.
Just so you don't misunderstand like what you've got.
And with or without.
People want our message.
Right, and with or without, even
Us
if you had a
being alive.
foreign military advisor on board, which is what my character essentially is, even if you have an exchange officer or a foreign military advisor, even if you're like, hey, we got a diplomatic guy, they won't care. They're like, well, it's carrying ammunition, it has to blow up.
So you guys are free to continue with the bluff. I just wanted to make sure there was no misunderstanding about what that message that you were given actually is.
All right, we have to bluff. We have to double down.
I still vote Corvamite, man.
Yeah, Corvermite maneuver.
So claim that we have a weapon far greater than we actually
No.
do.
Metal Gear.
No, just scare them into not shooting, essentially. Just be like, no, I'm not going to do this, and I'm going to leave. And if you do anything, horrible things might happen. I don't know.
Yeah. The plan was to follow along with the ideas like, yes, we're doing a diplomatic. You do this, you're going to be engaging, potentially causing war between our nations again.
And they might register us as a courier, but that just might be a thing to be like,
Yep.
yeah, we don't want people to know we have a diplomat on board.
Well, this ship has been used for diplomatic purposes in the past.
Yep.
Okay.
Specifically when they signed their articles of surrender in the last war.
Yeah. It was on the ship. This is why I'm going down with the going in with the diplomatic kind of. Hey, you don't want to start a war. This is the. I like the history. Did forget about
Do
that.
you want to start a war?
Do you want to have some?
Okay, well, do it.
Do it.
Now, if this is going to be deception, Jonathan's not great at deception. Who's going to have the best deception?
I should have.
Who can
but-
talk the best?
I should have, but I don't know if everyone else's character is welcome.
Dante can talk your ear off, but you won't like any of it.
Because like Jake's character is like probably even better than I am at it
I have level 0 in diplomat. That's my only.
in terms of deception.
That's my only ability to talk to people.
Let me just check.
Yeah, I think Zachary has like way better skills on that stuff. Yeah, my
I
character.
can lie. I can lie pretty well, and that's what I'm good at.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you're better at. My character, like, in comparison with everyone else, is so weak. You have no idea. I am very lucky to be here.
That's because you're so good at your job.
You specialized in very interesting things.
Yeah,
They will come in very handy.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm thinking, great. Then if Jake's character is going to be the one, Jake's now a great representative of the diplomat, or diplomat how he wants to play. You've got the calm.
Oh dear. I think this is more what Carlos Jones wrote. He's the man who can spin bullshit into gold, not me. Sorry.
Gentlemen, it is either
Fine.
Carlos Jones or...
I'll give it a shot. Let's do
Exactly.
this.
Okay.
All right. I'll
Thank you,
walk
Mr.
up
Jones.
there and I'm like, hey, Worcestershire sauce, or whatever you said your name was. I'm from the diplomatic corps. Sorry, your radio's a little jobbled over here. We didn't get the whole message.
Yeah, I'm opening the right fucking tab. Give me a second.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure what you mean. What tab are you opening, sir?
No. Are you using Windows
Like the old-
4001? Because that you need to update.
Is that still being produced?
Are we just snowballing them with information now? Just to
Yeah, they actually blue screen their computer by updating.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
gotcha.
I'm like, oh, hey, Jonathan, or no, sorry, not Jonathan, fucking Zachary. I'm like, hey, why don't you have, like, in the middle of me talking, I'm like, all right, so here's, and then in the middle of it, it just says shutting down for updates, like in the middle of the call. So they're like, wait, what's happening?
Fuck.
All right.
Hey, there's only so many times you can hit the hold off till later button before it
Yes.
just does it anyway.
Yeah.
Reckless, this is Vutenfall. We are sending escort fighters. Please come into dock. Our commanding officer wishes to meet the diplomat.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
On that note, they're connected to us, aren't they? It's you said it was a direct beam. It's not a radio transmission. They actually are.
It is a tight beam. They are sending an encrypted over military channels. It's not a broadcast that everybody can listen to, right?
Okay, and we can broadcast back.
You have been tight beaming back unless you want to broadcast to the entire system.
No, can we send malware back?
It's not a data stream, right? Because we've got a...
I mean, you
Are
could
you
try to
just
look
gonna
for open
shit up his
ports.
computers? Are you just gonna shit up his computers and be like, yeah, hold on, we'll send the IDs and stuff, and then he just blue screens and we're like,
The whole thing
leave.
is, we want to get as much information as possible, and if we can get access to their computer systems and get more information before they get face-to-face with us, we have more power.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, good call.
Drink it in, prepare the meeting. Yeah, because even if this guy is tight beaming to us, he's gonna take a while to get here.
Yeah. So we can make the argument of, like, oh yeah, no, we are diplomats. Look, we have all this information on you because, we've been sent to this area, blah, 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 blah. So we send everyone a crib on. You mean you want to kill them all? Got it, Captain. But I feel like there's more efficient ways to do that.
He wanted his nuclear explosion. Well, this is an option to get it to him. He's no longer
No.
contained.
This is a communications laser system, right? How would you manage to put malware in that it would get into systems that it could affect beyond just jamming him?
Well, the whole
kind of
thing
what I'm
is,
asking.
it's a bit weird. You know how if the stuff is getting logged, because I'm assuming everything will get logged, right? On their side, all we've got to do is transmit a bit of code to turn on their data stream from our end. And depending on how protects, how decent this is, it's just a case of just using a very small bit of code to say, oh hey, do X, Y, and Z. And if their system isn't set up the correct way, it will just go, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so you want to hide it in the normal voice communications of the laser system.
Yeah, it'd be like, okay, turn this on, and if it works, it pings on, and then I say, oh cool, it pinged on. I can send the rest of the stuff through without them noticing, because they don't know it's on in the first place. I have been told there's a very particular way you need to set up, input fields and that kind of stuff, because you can just, kill databases by sending, certain inputs into name fields and that kind of stuff. Because computers are dumb, and they just translate things in their base system way, so if they haven't done any modification, we should be able to just go, standard input code for this console command, input blah do, and if it works, ping on the thing comes. As you can tell, I don't do tech stuff. I just happen to do one very particular part of my course.
No, you're good. That was enough to give me something to work with. Go ahead and roll me both comms and computers. Is somebody else going to help them in a chain?
Sure.
Okay. Which part is everybody doing? Because this is a complicated enough task. I think it would be a task.
I'm really good
chain.
with sensors. I'll do sensors.
Okay. So you'll do the sensor side. He'll do the comm side. We'll do the computer side with Jake first. So give me your computer roll, Jake.
Oh, do you want comms first?
Okay, yeah, we'll do comms first.
I thought that's what you wanted first.
All right, sum 11 effect 3. So next we'll do computers with Jake, and you get a +1 from that.
So 8.
Yep, so you get 8, so you meet it. And then we're doing sensor roll for you, Mr. Diggs. 5. All right, it is set up and ready for the next time you send out a burst transmission through the comms laser.
We just need to wait for them to respond, so that way they won't know that there's anything happening. So when we send things, we just send a query through. Mm-hmm. We send a query through, and then it will ping back the information on their broadcast. So we just got to keep them talking.
Okay. Well, I just want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever heard of a material called corbamite?
Wouldn't fall to reckless. Keep the channel clear. We are conducting military operations on this channel.
Well, I'm trying to warn your military operations that we're currently carrying a material called corbamite, which, if you get anywhere near a ship with an unauthorized magnetized device, it will cause this entire sector to probably implode. This is a scientific, deadly weapon. You need to bring your scientists, not your fighters.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me a deceit roll.
Mm-hmm.
So we went from diplomat to corbamite and pretty quick.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Did it work?
Yeah, 11.
Yes!
It's going to give them at least pause for thought.
Yeah, you don't have to make it I'd totally be fine if they were just like, wait a minute, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is corbamite?
Suddenly they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I know that stuff. I heard about it yesterday on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I saw this ancient documentary on this corbamite. Dude, it blows shit up. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't ask him what anything science is. He has like 3 education. He's very not scientific. Just pulled that out of his ass.
Wouldn't fall to reckless. Stay clear of the dock. Have you stand off at 50 AU from the planet.
Yeah.
50 AU, bloody hell, you must have scared them.
Well, yeah, when I call in, I'm like
We're
at this
a
point,
bomb.
I'm clearly making it out like, look, if you're going to take us, at least bring your scientists and not your stupid idiots fighters, because at least then the scientists can come over with the fighters later instead of us already having them inbound and we have to deal with them. So it gives us a few more whatevers to do this. Was that enough time for you for your data stream?
Yeah, that would have been.
Ooh, cool.
Because all we got to do is keep him talking and what have you, and then that works, right? It's just slowly like a breach attack, I guess.
Yep.
I have an idea.
It did its thing, and then it just sends when there's a transmission. It's the way that I kind of figured.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because I'm trying to visualize basically space retro technology. Like, what are its rules, right?
Yeah.
What was that, Mike and Jake? You were saying, Mike, as the idea?
No. I won't say anything unless it comes out. I don't want to.
Sure. Then what was that, Jake?
No, that's pretty much it. Just like, it's just set up to basically go, when X happens, i.e., when broadcast happens, transmit Y. And, so we should be able to get, like, a bunch more on, like, who the hell these guys are, more than what they're telling us. And, we can get our hands on all that fun stuff.
I like it. Great idea.
That, if the enemy doesn't know anything, and we continue to provide them with less than useful information, then they're just going to be like, what is going on? And that buys us, I mean, they'll be off balance the whole time.
Yeah. Confusing information is more destructive than even useful information, than no information.
And let me know when you're ready to send another transmission, and I'll do that.
Wouldn't-Fall to Reckless, come in, over.
This is Reckless.
Reckless, given the nature of things, we are prepared to allow you to pass unmolested. We do not intend to interfere with the military mission of the Imperium. We are merely here for security. Wouldn't-Fall out.
Understood. And then I just sit back in the captain's chair and cross my legs. I'm like, yeah, you see what happens when you put a professional in the chair. Oh, sorry, Captain. He says as he gets up.
You got data back during that transition, Jake.
Nicely done, everyone.
Good.
What do we get?
It appears to be the SWS Wouldn't-Fall. They are a frigate. So what sort of information would you be looking for out of that beyond identification of the ship, Jake?
Well, gentlemen, what do you think we should get?
Logs.
Yeah. That's always
Everything
actually
is-
very useful.
The bigger the heavier the wood.
If you got everyone's logs, you would actually have basically all their handshakes, where they've been and who they talked with, and all their commo and everything else. So it's a big circle.
Yeah. So you get logs showing that they have interfaced with 4 other Sword Worlds warships, all much smaller than themselves, in the last 4 days since they hit the system. They also have handshakes with a handful of Imperial vessels and communication with those. It doesn't have details beyond how long the conversations took place, kind of thing. But if it's a similar, welcome to the kind you got here. So they have told you, go about your business. You are free to refuel and leave if you want to, or you can press the issue.
Scoop out.
Yeah, we're out.
We're getting the hell out of here. Great job getting that information, though.
So long, and thanks for all the fish. But
Yeah.
Let's not hang.
Overstay our welcome.
Don't want this shit to get unstable and blow up anyway.
Exactly. Corvumite's very unstable.
Very dangerous.
And then we
Yeah,
just
if they
explode.
scanned for it, we'd be like, we concealed it. To your scanners, it would appear as powdered eggs.
Stinky powdered eggs.
My god.
Who would be carrying so much in powdered eggs, you ask? Well, that's because it's not powdered eggs. Not at all.
That'd be funny.
It's the signature.
That'd be funny if Jake was just like, "Oh, I accidentally left a little bit of information about Corvumite. I just bullshitted in their system." So when they find that, they'll be like, "Oh fuck."
The captain goes and looks it up in a fever dream at 3 a.m. He's like, oh my god.
We have to find these
Hurting
powdered
Namora.
eggs.
We have to tell somebody.
It's the secret ingredient in KFC.
They destroy like 3 planets trying to replicate the weapon. And we're just
So
like,
you guys-
it wasn't even real.
And someone
guys are gonna
says,
fuel up and
"It's
jump?"
real."
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get there.
Here is the recipe for our super secret, deadly, top secret weapon. Do not use, please and thanks.
I like the idea that they might actually establish a whole group, research group trying to figure out what this stuff is, wasting money on it.
All right, so you guys are going to Warden.
I believe we're going to require a wonderful astrogation from Mr. Dante.
Yes.
Oh no.
All right. You put in your astrogation effects.
And
Go ahead and put yourself for an astrogation.
and pilot for me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Wait, I've seen this button was kind of sticky. Wait.
Aw.
Yeah.
No eating in
it's
the
fine.
cockpit.
Don't worry, the size effect will negate the failed things roll.
It's okay. It was Dante's computer system that helped us.
Maybe.
I just picture the Sword Worlds now just being like Romulans, just constantly poking at things to see how they'll get through.
All right. So you may plot the jump again after that failure, as you recognize that that is not successful. But you're doing so with a -2 now.
All right, it is now a difficult test.
Yep.
Much better.
All right.
There's some powdered egg under this button. It gets stuck.
It does. It does. I had to double check the rule book to make sure that didn't automatically do a misjump.
He just hit the. He just landed inside a black hole.
We're spaghetti now.
All right. And Mr. Engineer, I now need the J drive check. Engineering check.
Fine, stand by. We're gonna see if we actually get out of here. J drive, where's my fucking... Alright, there we go.
Nice.
All right, you guys enter jump after having scooped and processed fuel, and you are on your way to Warden.
Another week?
Another week. Are we getting close to learning things?
Mm-hmm.
When does it roll over to the next?
It should be 8 weeks.
Okay. What is everyone at right now?
7 of 8.
That's what I thought you were at.
What?
All right.
I actually have no idea how to do that part.
Okay, decide what you have been studying, or you can study multiple things if you want, but most people study one thing.
Yeah.
After 8, you're able to roll to see if you learned skill and can advance a point in whatever you were learning.
Oh. Okay.
So if you wanted to learn about gun combat, you'd spend 8 weeks, usually in jump, handling that, and then you'd be able to test for it and maybe go up from 0 to 1.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, I guess he would be practicing stealth.
Okay.
Just hiding in random corners, scaring everybody as they walk by. Ah!
Yeah. Note that on your
go.
sheet. There's notably no rattle now that the ladder is not in the fuel tank.
The Book of Grudges.
And you guys come out way outside of the normal range in Warden. You are out in the outer belt of the system where the small planetoids and the asteroids are.
Oh, this
And you
this
are
is my
receiving
fault, Captain.
a weak signal.
That was my fault. I've been distracted, so I apologize, sir. But we are picking up a weak signal.
What does it say?
It's a standardized Imperial distress signal.
It's a distress signal, sir.
Is there anything transmitted with the distress signal, or is it just saying like an emergency beacon going bing, bing, bing?
It's just pinging.
Just pinging, sir.
Are we able to scan the area?
You have a direction and a signal strength.
I'll use
our-
astronomy to see if I can decipher or navigation how far the signal's coming from.
Yeah, with either of those, that would be an easy check because you've got the computer to assist.
I'll use astrology.
Okay. So,
Astrology?
yeah.
So you're a Virgo, really strong right now, so that's the direction we need to go.
you are able to determine that it is a couple hours powered drive away. It is below the plane of ecliptic for this system, out in the dark part of space. There are objects out there. They do not appear to be hot. Other than that, you don't know.
We said we're at Warden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
You're now at Warden.
Guys, this might be our only chance to ever do a B&E on some really nice mansions. Just a quick B&E, 30 minutes in and out.
Mr. Jones, do you feel it is appropriate to investigate this emergency signal for B&E?
If there's one coming from that planet, yeah.
Not from the planet.
Okay, yeah, then he'll go for the signal, of course, but he's just looking at Warden like, one day.
One day.
This is like summer homes and shit.
One day
Very
we're
well.
going to get to this garden planet and we're going to steal some people's furniture and art.
Hey man, Ashley is not cheap.
Let us putter our way slowly, using our military sensors to see if we can detect a trap before we hit it. If it's a trap.
Okay. Who's on sensors?
I'm a sensor boy. They call me
Dante.
sensor boy. Want me to scan?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Orange scan coming up. Nice.
There's no real objects around besides the one that there's okay. Well, it looks almost like a debris field. There's no planetoids, asteroids, anything like that for any pirates to go cold on and hide. So unless they are themselves the bait, there's not much other options for them to try and attack. Additionally, it's very weird to try and draw someone out of the ecliptic. Usually they do it in the area where there's already coalesced rocks and gases and other things to help hide them in.
Fair.
As someone who's way out here, this far from the plane that everything else is on, intended to be out here and intended not to be seen.
Well, then this may be a very interesting opportunity. I think we should get closer. And he's going to pilot towards it.
You are the captain.
All right. As you come upon it, you recognize that it is the remains of a pair of Suleiman scouts wearing the Imperial Navy crest. There's strong evidence of a battle out here. You're actually able to detect kinetic weapons now moving away from the battle site into the deep space around that had either passed through objects or had missed objects.
Any chance of knowing how long this has been out here or if there's any possible survivors?
Wreck appears cold.
Do we have a date where this beacon was activated?
No.
Or how long it's been on?
It appears to be an automatic beacon.
Okay. So it's not like we can just pull in the beacon, get the information from it, or...
No. Very much the kind of thing that submarines have, where when they go down, they send something with an inflatable bag on it that pops to the top and starts pinging.
So since I don't have much experience with salvaging or anything in regards to this, what would be a possible thing that we could do to get resources or information on board from this wreckage?
Well, so the wreck is spinning. It is holed. There's evidence of hull breach along both ships, although one is in much worse shape than the other. One is in pieces. The other is mostly whole but very battered.
No life signs anywhere?
No life signs, no warmth. The engines are out. It is pirouetting slowly on the port rear corner, actually, along that axis. So it would be a vac suit mission to get over to it. Or you would have to match this ship's roll to that one to dock with it.
In terms of complexity, with my character's knowledge, what would be the easier task?
Easier task is to send people over in vac suits. You attaching to it while it is spinning is going to change the center of gravity. It could react in unknown ways, especially if structural stability has been compromised.
Sure.
The only reason to do that would be to pressurize a space, or if you were going to salvage the entire ship.
Dante just said all that to you.
Whoa.
Yes.
Thanks, Dante. All right. Crew to the cockpit. Or do we have like a briefing room or a lounge or something?
You do have... no, you don't have a ready room. You do have a galley.
We got a galley. Okay,
We have a
galley.
So we just sit around our Keurig and we're just all like, yeah. Oh, there's the captain.
Hey.
Well, if you look, the galley is the size of a stateroom, but part of the space is taken up by the shitter. So
what's a fresher? Is it the shitter?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
That's what they called it. So I was like, yeah, it's a fresher, because you get fresh in there.
I mean, with a benefit, the captain does have an auto bar and an auto chef for the ship.
All right, so it's a Keurig with booze in it. Got it.
Yeah. And it also cooks.
All coffee is Irish coffee.
Exactly.
Yeah. It just uses liquor as the reservoir on the Keurig, and it washes it through. So you're like, is that water? That's vodka.
Okay, when everybody is there, he will brief on the situation. We have a potentially recently destroyed vessel that has potential salvageable material, as well as information that could be beneficial to future actions. It is a mostly hulled ship. There's two vessels. The other one is quite structurally unsound. Both are unsound, but the primary one, we potentially could get something from it. I am recommending a vac suit salvaging.
I get up from this station, walk over to the other side of the room, and I get on like the medical station so I can keep track of everyone's life. All right, I'll keep everyone monitored.
Sensors on.
Soon sensors to maximums, you fucks.
Yes, exactly. You're gonna turn their fucking sensors on. Who has vac suit experience?
I do.
I have a level 0, but I have a very good vac suit, but I'm not leaving.
I was also going to say,
Yeah,
I don't think I have the training for it. No, I don't have training for it, but I have a combat environment suit.
So the CEV can be used briefly in vacuum. They did put several human-sized vac suits on the ship. So I would allow you to wear it, but everything you do in the vac suit would be at a negative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If he has no training, he's not gonna go into the vacuum of space without some training. It's like trying to jump out of a plane. So it would not be something you want to do your first time in this wreckage with all this shit flying around.
Hello, everybody. This is Carlos Jones. This is my first time flying an airliner.
Yeah.
You can
You're
tell by
diving.
you can tell by the ground scraping past the port windows that we have not successfully taken off.
Double or nothing.
It's like taking a guy who's never actually passed any of the PADI for certificate for diving, and then sending him into a wreck dive. Just like, yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay. So who's headed over?
Is have fun.
Crinitus will head over.
Well, Captain Zero, he has a good suit. He will. He is trained.
Has
he
an
will go
armored
as well.
one.
Krobon. I mean, yes. Okay, Mr. Krobon as well.
But if you want someone with a ship, I understand.
Suit sensors on.
We currently have Mr. Dante. Is Mr. Zachary trained or willing to come over?
I can chip myself, but it may be better for me to just stay here.
All right.
Okay. So we're sending over 3, keeping 3 aboard the ship.
Yes.
All right. So our 3 coming out. You guys hit the airlock. You float over. You're able to latch onto the ship and go in and open a hole in the bridge area.
Magnetic boots on. My God, it's an Imperial starship.
So you guys are in the bridge area. You came in through a hole in what would be the top of the ship. This is a Suleiman Scout.
Mr. Dante.
It appears that the spin is caused by hydrogen slowly leaking out of one of the fuel tanks.
Can I find the ID of this ship and be able to match it with any database stuff so I can get a blueprint or layout?
So it is the Pacifist. It is a registered Imperial Navy vessel.
All right. I just want to make sure if they have questions on where to go, I can kind of give them directions.
Yep. You see
everyone's on comms.
Pacifist name painted on the hull. All right. So you guys are in the bridge. You see a crew member with an emergency breathing apparatus hanging by their straps in one of the bridge chairs. They appear very dead.
Is there equivalent of dog tags in this?
I'll say, please get their ideas so we can at least send off the remains.
They've got their ID laminate on their uniform.
The captain will navigate towards it and will take the laminate for respect.
He grabs you.
Oh! Panic, vomit, and soup.
You drown yourself.
Then you fart. It smells bad.
Who here's got experience with ship-to-ship combat?
I hope Mr. Granitus.
I suppose I might. My character might.
You suppose? Oh, God.
Tactics Naval 1, Big John.
Yes.
Give me an easy tactics roll.
So that's advanced. Oh, no. Roll difficulty, easy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is, along with a massive scorched hole you saw on the side. These are the 2 hits that probably disabled this vessel, but they wouldn't have been enough to depressurize and kill the entire crew in all spaces. This would have depressurized the bridge. The other one would have depressurized engine spaces. Based on its location, you've got some time with the Suleiman Scout between the Navy and the Scouts. But there should have very much been another 4 or 5 people, depending on what this ship was doing on this ship, who would have been in other spaces and still in fighting shape.
Is there escape pods for this vessel?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the ID.
sir.
Is it legit? I mean, just by looking at it.
Yeah, it appears to be a standard Imperial Navy. Shows that they are part of naval intelligence, actually.
Captain, any chance you could get any of their consoles working so we can establish any kind of link to get information? Or if you can find the black box.
We will work on that, Mr. Dante. Thank you. This is very, very strange. All right. So, at the cockpit, is anything workable on any of the consoles? I mean, the power's probably off.
Everything's powered down.
Okay.
To access the data banks, you'd have to open one of the consoles and start pulling drives. So you can do that if you want to, is what I'm saying.
Do these ships have like a black box?
The data is stored on the computer drives. You'd literally be pulling like hard disks the size of a briefcase.
Okay.
Essentially.
If possible, working along either Mr. Dante or Mr. Zachary to use the captain's electronics computer to be able to remove it, unless my colleagues over here have a better skill in it.
Oh, Mr. Dante is quite capable.
From the ship?
Yeah, just providing just kind of oversight as getting access
you
to
want him to talk you through?
Yeah, talk me through it while I'm also using my skill as an
All
assistant.
right, but I pulled up the blueprint, so I go into the technical schematics and I go, all right, underneath the what was it, the office. Actually, if you get into the officer's office bridge in 3,
Roger that.
it should be a redundant drive that is essentially a backup for most of the ship's log entries.
As well.
Some random mumbo jumbo. It's like it says you behind
Computer.
See, I'm not really sure like how far tech is. Like you said, it's like suitcase style. So definitely, it's just not a monitor. It's connected to something.
Yeah, so this would be the the storage drives for the entirety of the ship's systems. It's a set of like 4 massive cassette.
You should see 4 massive
storage
cassette.
drives.
Like they should be able to slide out like a briefcase. They won't be heavy since you're in 0G. Yep. So just be careful.
All right,
And I'll
so
walk
you
you
do
through
that.
where they are. Yep.
Oh, so I don't need to roll?
No, yeah, they know their stuff enough. You don't have to roll. All right, so you now have those just with you in the bridge.
Is there any place you'd like me to navigate you, sir?
Well, with the information, I think it would be important that we move forward, check on the status of the remaining crew members, posterity, and whatever salvageable materials may be needed, including fuel.
Was there anything special about this particular ship from the databases? Like, did they have upgraded sensors, or the turrets were any decent? Like, anything on that?
They had military sensors and avionics. It was a double turret. The turret appears damaged. The barbette is at an angle. Other than that, it's a pretty typical Suleiman Scout.
If Krobon can assess the usage of the turrets, we may be able to attach them to our ship, right?
Ooh. It is a standard naval design.
Yeah. So if he can establish what kind of work it would take if they're even functional, and if they are, what it would take to add them to our ship.
Even if they're not functional, we could get spare parts here. Because if it's
Hell
standard
yeah.
naval design, as he points out, that means fuses, pipe, wire, bulkhead seal, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Other than that,
All right.
it's on you, Captain. I'll keep monitoring life signs.
And
I don't know.
Although I don't understand this life signs for Krobon. I can't tell if he's alive or not.
even if
This is
they
weird.
don't work, we can just put
No,
them
no,
on our
it's-
ship
you-
so people think they work.
No, you just get a glow plug light for Krobon.
It's a light bright, but it will go out
Yeah.
if he dies.
Yes. Krobon his light has been terminated.
He has been extinguished.
All right, so where are we going next, Captain?
Okay, I thought we were going to wrap up, but that's fine. We are going to progress systematically from room to room.
Okay,
throughout-
yeah. What I meant by wrap up is we'll get through this ship. It won't take long.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm just going to go through and make a list of spares and everything that can be torn out in the time I'm allocated, and I'm going to make a list of everything that needs to be removed or not that we can get out quickly.
Okay. You get into the main hallway there with the staterooms, and you see that there was a boarding. The airlock has been blown. There is gunfire evident. A body floats near the ceiling in an Imperial Navy uniform.
I'll take the ID and what definitely noting rank if there's a captain or high-ranking officer to see if they're carrying any additional information.
So the pilot was an ensign. This is a lieutenant commander, naval intelligence, same as the pilot.
Look for pockets, anything like that, any sort of code book, any items.
Nothing on him.
The intent will definitely find a way to maybe get access to the ship safe as well.
Okay. Ship safe is in the bridge.
Yeah. But since it was so difficult getting to our own, maybe through each of the crew quarters we'll be able to find something.
Can I use a mechanics check to see if I can establish how long this thing's been adrift?
You would have to power up computers.
Actually, I don't think that would be necessary. If you looked at the point of the projectiles drifting away from the battle that we spotted earlier, you could just trace those back to the impact point.
At their current
Would you
speed?
like to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, there's nothing to act on them, so they are at the same speed as they left
So
the
is that
barrel.
a physics roll?
Yeah, physics.
Physics.
Approximately 5 days ago. 4 to 5 days
I'll
ago.
update the captain. This all seemed to happen 5 days ago, so signs of life might be very, very low chance.
Roger that. Thank you.
Is there any other noise in the system, like comms, satellites, anything like that? There should be a colonized world here, and it should be fairly busy.
There is. You are getting traffic from that. We are very far from them, though. You guys had to travel almost half a day in the opposite direction to get here, in addition to going below the plane of the ecliptic.
All right.
The staterooms are empty. It looks like they've been ransacked. Drawers are pulled open. Shit's thrown everywhere.
All right. With the search for that, then I guess I'm just going to go through the numbers as we go it. Main hallway to 8, which looks like the galley.
8 is the workroom. The workroom is empty of people. The main hallway is empty of people.
Searching through the workroom. Use?
Tools. It's a well-established workroom.
And
All in.
I think Mr. Crowbon was going through and itemizing.
Captain,
Yes.
I realize that this ship was capable of drone ideas. If we could salvage any of those drones, it might be worth looking at.
Good idea.
Play with remote ops. Who doesn't want to do that?
I will keep you informed. Good idea.
High remote ops.
Dude, we could be like the Expanse for real. They got those little
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then from 8, let's move up on to 11. Let's see if we can find any of those drones.
It'd be a 9.
Yeah, 11 is empty. There's no air raft.
Okay. 9. 9.
Boxes that appear to be drones. They're boxed up and palletized, ready for use. They're ready to be disassembled or reassembled for use.
Mr. Dante, you will be very pleased that we seem to have pre-packed
appears-
drone.
That appears to be a square structure stack of them all lashed together, which would be 9 drones.
You don't see it, but
9.
there is a momentary, very minor movement of celebration. And Dante's left foot just, yay.
And then with that highly valuable information, looking into 10.
The door's been blown off.
And
It's been
then-
emptied by the blast around and out the hole. It's clear that this took a very major hit to the power plant.
So just kind of summarize what we see. Oh, actually, any visible working weapon system or that on the ship to get access to?
Now that you mention it, you've not seen a single small arm anywhere on the weapon. The man in the hallway, the lieutenant commander, his holster was empty. The ship's locker should have had the anti-boarding weapons. It's completely emptied.
But they left. And I'm assuming drones are fairly valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So either this was a smash and grab and they had to scurry away because they didn't have anything, or they were going for something very specific.
I would suggest checking the cargo hold, sir.
I concur. Let us... Well, again, Mr. Crinitus and the captain will explore. He doesn't want to completely go all alone through this.
So I'm assuming they're right behind you. You're just leading.
God, I hope so. Otherwise, Captain's just gonna get shot.
Going up the hatch to the cargo hold.
Yes, boss.
You find 5 naval intelligence officers with their hands bound, executed, floating around.
Jesus.
Oh.
Mr.
It
Dante.
appears they have been fired.
Yes, Mr. Crowbot.
Their holsters are all also empty.
Please update the logs that crew of this vessel have been found executed.
I'm gonna do a thing, see if I can check for any traps on them.
You find a spike fall trip.
You find
How good does
Vietnamese
it work in 0G?
tiger trap.
It works in Dwarf Fortress, don't worry.
All right, you do not find any traps on these individuals. I assume you're checking the cargo hold.
And just in general.
For claymores and stuff.
All right, the probes seem weird to you with that roll.
We'd best leave the probes behind. They're probably booby trapped.
Like they're
Stacked in a very weird way.
Okay.
In the violence of this encounter, you would have expected the lashings to have loosened or any kind of gap between boxes.
Someone's
They appear
hiding
almost to
inside
be
the
a solid
boxes.
object.
I got a really bad feeling about taking these drones with us. It doesn't seem like.
Well, I'm going to
seem
try
like
this
it would be a
to
very good
Mr.
idea.
Dante's like, I have no idea what would cause this.
It seems intentional from what I can see over the display. Can you verify that the boxes that are formed in what seem like a wall pattern, there's nothing behind them?
They're in a cube in the center of the room.
Can you try to pull them apart?
They don't come apart.
Damn.
So with-
like you try and remove a box even with the lashings removed, and it appears to be part of a larger structure.
Oh, so it's like using these are totally this is totally fake drone boxes?
Yes.
Oh my God, were people hiding inside of these and then broke out, and that's how they got access to the vessel? What happens if we open one of the boxes?
There's a slightly smaller metal box inside that all of these appear to be cushioning. So it's a cube, right, of like 9 boxes lashed tightly together.
Yeah.
When you actually physically open the box, you see that there's another slightly smaller structure inside that's about the size of all 9 of them put together with some padding. It's got some control numbers on it. It appears to be Imperial Navy, but it's not control numbers for anything you've ever recognized. You've never seen these before.
Mr. Crenadis, can you work with me to make sure this is not trapped?
Sure.
It looks valuable.
Kaboom!
All right, we'll stop here.
Before we check out potential bomb, potential rich thing.
So homework is have your next characters ready. 'Cause I'm about to take out all of you except Dante.
Next time on Traveller.
How much fuel do we have? That's the question.
For maneuver drive, you guys have plenty. You've got a fairly big maneuver drive reserve.
Yeah, Krobon has like a tank. Wait, that he like puts a ruler in. Well, I had a ladder for that.
The dipstick, 20-meter dipstick.
No,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
saying I used to have a ladder for that measurement, but
What's now in the closet? Armor.
You still have the ladder. We didn't get rid of the ladder.
Yeah.
no, I meant the ladder was the measurement. Like,
Oh,
if
yes.
it-
There's
When
a
it stopped
dipstick
banging
in there.
around.
yeah, no, the ladder's in there. It depends on how full it is how much it bangs around. If it's empty, it's really loud.
So I actually based that on a friend who worked on subs, and they have found a contractor's ladder in one of their ballast tanks.
I bet that was really loud. Yeah.
I guess balance checks are also important.
That really pissed off the captain of the boat. He's like, "We're fucking Ohio class. We're the silentest thing in the fucking water, and I've got a ladder clanging around in the forward ballast tank. You fuckers."
Sir, we were the silentest thing around. Now we're louder than a whale.
The Russians will have no idea what it is. That's the best part, is they would be like, con, sonar, new contact, and they're like, well, what's the computer say? And they're like, a person falling down an escalator? That's the computer thinks it is? And they're like, what? And they're like, put it on the speaker. And they click, and it just boom, 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 boom. And they're like, the fuck is that?
reckless our ship, reckless we are. Long is our trip, jumping afar. Reactivated auxiliary scout, a package and not given route. Captain can't plot jumps, but we'll get back yet. The rift has its monsters, the stars Carlos dead. The spinward marches on as they were before, consumed by the fires of the Second Civil War. Our times are coming, lest we hold the long night back. News filters in the scattered reports, cryptic broadcasts in each port. What is their mission? What is their game? I hope we do not get the blame. Stalk killing on a fate most grotesque, nearly outed by the lady at the desk. Rebels demand it, but soon they will learn the payload was swapped for green corn. The spinward marches on as they were before, consumed by the fires of the Second Civil War. Hard times keep coming, lest we hold the long night back. We met with the coast who told us their tales. Transport the diplomat, poured into steam. Too big for a stateroom, our cargo was a killer whale. Food fit for a bed, high on ketchup meat. The Emperor dead, shattered sectors of stars. The Admiral's mad musings and scars. The end draws nigh, but soon they'll find out. Our courier so